So like I guess my major issue when I was going through college, and I'm going, back to school, I'm getting ready to go back to school now, but when I was going through, it's like, okay, I'm an in-seat learner. I mean, I just am. I know how I am. I know what kind of person I am. I know I'm a piece of shit. I have to be able to be in class. And it's not to distract from people who can do it online, but I have to be there. And
I can't. I'm too fucking lazy.
So
the hypocrisy.
I did my engineering.
The procrastination will take over entirely too much.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a lazy person too. And so I was going through these classes, and I'm in my engineering classes, and I'm killing them. I'm doing a good job. I'm making A's, and I felt really good about it. I was having a good time. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to eat while I'm telling this. But then my programming professor dropped out. I'll kill you. And my programming professor dropped out. So before our class started, so then they were like, "Oh, we found you a new one. It's going to be online." I was like, "Well, I don't really learn online, so just set me up for the next, in-seat programming session. I don't mind waiting. That's okay." Like, "Well, no, it doesn't work that way. You have to have your programming as part of the curriculum." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. The next time it comes around, hit me up." And they're like, no, it has to be online. I'm like, no. I paid you. I feel like I have some push as far as what my expectations of the product are, which were in seat. I didn't pay for online classes. It wasn't part of the deal. Which is cheaper, but they didn't charge me less. I still paid for everything. And so that was kind of the issue I had was not, and I don't want to be that bratty, like, "Oh, I didn't pay for that," but like, come on guys, like seriously, like you don't offer a service and then change it after I've paid for it and tell me that I'm going to have to take it like it is. Like, no, I paid you for a specific service, and I paid you you had online as an option, and I chose not to do that, So I had to take my online programming class, and programming is hard, like actually hard. And I'm going to be majoring in programming now, but at 18 years old, I was stupid. You know what I mean? I'm still kind of dumb. But like I was stupid. I didn't give a shit about stuff, so I was just mad, And then I joined the army. but like
then I joined the army.
My college experience was bad because during that time when that was happening, I failed programming because I couldn't do it, and then I was taking a culture science class, which, without to get on like any kind of hot topics. In that area, culture science class wasn't what I wanted it to be, which was learning about other cultures and how to be like not a racist and how to be sensitive to others' feelings and being like, okay, well, what's okay to you may not be okay to this person. That's what I wanted. But what it was is it was just a bunch of people in the class telling me that I was a racist piece of shit. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not. One of the projects was literally to explain like how the majority in America are born innately racist, and I'm like, that's kind of racist, isn't it?
That's a bit.
That's a little bit racist, right? But either way, this side's a point. I don't want to go too much into that because it's a really hot topic right now because a lot of people do believe that you can be born racist, and like that's fucking racist, actually. But either way, that was my experience in that class, and this was coming from somebody who wanted to genuinely learn about like just what it was, culture science, and be able to understand it. Either way, so that put a really bad taste in my mouth, and so I just left and joined the army, and now 8 years later ish, here we are, and I'm way better off for it, and now I'm going back to school for free. So I can't complain. I think it set me up for success, but at the time I didn't know that. At the time I was just pissed. But now here I am, and I have my Zaxby's chicken, and I'm happy. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Roy.
Thanks.
Hello, Roy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ahoy, Roy.
Who?
Roy. You get it? Roy.
Stop that.
I combined ahoy and Roy.
I
together
fucking
to
got
make
it.
Okay.
Meowing, y'all.
You did it first.
Yep.
So, Roy, how are you doing today?
Yeah, how are you?
Why do you people do this?
Why not?
There are many reasons.
Because it's wrong and you're dumb.
You're wrong and you're dumb.
A solid
debate
counter
that.
argument.
Seriously, I need to go get my food though.
Hey, Roy, guess what? I'm here.
So, are you serious?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
not
seriously
Jordan.
here.
Dear Rod.
I love you. You're one of my best friends. I would have been
That's
so
good.
mad at you. What? I do love you.
Leaving 5 fucking minutes to wow. You think I would do that?
Ew. No. I was ready for it, you know?
You think me capable?
I was
of
ready to
such
turn this
such
into like
cutscene?
ooh.
Want to play Divinity 2 after this?
I mean, I'm gonna play whether y'all play or not.
No, I mean, so my issue is that I've just got so much going on. I like Divinity 2 a lot. I just don't have time to play it. When I'm playing, I'm having fun.
Oh, and and Jordan, I'm gonna test something with Charles, and I may suggest that if we do another three-way, that's how we just handle it.
He wants to dial down the fucking difficulty, so I can't
lower
screw the pooch again.
lower the difficulty. Like I get it. Playing the classic or the normal difficulty is great,
That's fine.
but the difficulty isn't there. Like for me, when it's you, me, and Charles, or you and me and whomever.
Yeah, if I want difficulty, I can play difficulty by myself when I have control of the whole party. And yeah, no, I agree. We'll put it down. We won't put it on like Explorer mode or whatever the fucking story mode is, where
I
it's just
attacked
like
the crocodiles too early and burnt all our resurrection spells.
Charles, we literally
That's
get
fine.
off the boat, and Charles is like,
Okay,
Hey, so
we explored the fort some. We were in the fort buying gear.
we walked into the fort, and Charles is like, "Hey, where'd you get the gloves of teleportation again?" I'm like, "It's the crocodiles. If you go this way and up there." But I usually
It was
don't.
longer than that, but still.
Yeah, I'm like, usually I don't tackle that too soon because the crocodiles will fucking push your shit in. Next
I
thing
don't
I
remember
hear
you
is
that last part.
the next thing I hear is Charles going, "Oh fuck, this is bad. I'm like, "What, Charles? What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm attacking the crocodiles." I'm like, "Damn it, Charles!"
Yeah, I don't remember hearing the last part, honestly.
And so I roll up to try to help him, and so we finally finish the fight. But I think it's literally like
All the resurrection scrolls are on.
Charles left. So
And we're down one player.
it was me and Charles, and we each picked up, it was either 2 or 3 companions. I can't remember which. I think it was 2. So it was like 2 groups of 3. So that
I
way, when
accidentally resurrected him, and he was still in the fucking fire, so he immediately died again.
it's amazing. I've done that.
So yeah, he wants to roll down the difficulty, so I can't do that again.
So Charles basically burns every fucking resurrection scroll within 10 minutes of the game. And it's like, I'm done. I'm not playing. Damn it, Charles.
I mean, I probably would have had the same reaction. If, like, you know what? Tonight's not the night.
I told you not to do that.
I didn't hear you tell me not to do it.
This is why I let you do things, Charles.
Yeah, I think in my last last time that I played Divinity 2, I walked into the fort, and I think, I had actually walked in too soon or too early, or something happened. I don't remember what, but basically the entire fort started a fight.
Yeah, no.
Literally everyone started trying to attack us, and then we had like a couple people on our side, and it just
Wait a
basically
second.
all of the vendors and
have-
everything just died.
Did you have the skeleton in your party?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, so
Or you
actually,
a
with
When you walk in, and then there's that first like little confrontation between like an elf and some human people. So I
Yeah.
think I like tried to stand up for the elf,
Oh,
and then somehow like one of my
Oh.
party members was like in the middle of town. So when combat started, it aggroed all the people around him too.
That's amazing.
yeah, no. It was at that moment I was reminded, oh, wait a minute. I suck at these kind of games. Riley, help.
so the bad thing was we should have known that particular save file was doomed, because we got to this. We're still on the ship. We get to the second deck, and I just die by some random circumstance. Just die, and I'm like, what
No,
the
you
fuck?
didn't.
What the
Did
fuck?
you die?
Yes, I did. Remember? 'Cause we were in the
No, no,
prison. We were in the prison.
Well,
we were in the
that's
brig.
a
and
great. Hey, tell you what. Use your recollection abilities really quick to tell us what happened last session.
Me?
Okay, maybe Charles.
What?
It's been a couple.
All right, Charles. What at 6 p.m. we're starting. What happened last time we played?
I don't. I received a nickname, Dela Cruz.
I put it on his character sheet earlier.
Because I died to a bell.
Oh, we were talking to the dwarves in the cave, and then there was a
Mhm.
jellyfish monster.
A jelly
jellyfish monster. Oh, they told you that they had been ran out by some kind of gelatinous monster.
Yeah.
We were here to warn them about the
Why
dragon.
were we? Oh, but why did we really come here?
We came here to warn them
So
about the
you were
dragon.
here on a
Wasn't there
quest to
another
warn them about the
It
dragon.
turns out there's only
Well,
two
then they-
motherfuckers to warn.
And well, they also offered you guys a magic item in order to help clear the
Oh, wait.
area out for them.
And they won't sign our quest sheet until we beat up the jelly monster.
Yeah, they were like, it's kind of a conflict of interest, but we're gonna withhold that until
Isn't
you
that
help us out here.
illegal? We came and we completed the quest, and they're like holding it hostage for us to. Do
I mean, it's very
something.
possible. You may need to get yourself a lawyer.
I'm gonna report them to the guild.
You should. You
Wrong
should.
campaign.
No,
Right
I mean,
campaign.
like, whoever assigns the quest.
Who's in charge of Lizzie?
Oh, the quest board guild. Got it.
Yeah,
Forgot
the
about
quest-
that.
So, does
Is it
anybody
the-
want to be in charge of
Quest
Lizzie?
board sentient?
It is sentient. It has a will of its own. Does anybody want to be in charge of Lizzie till she gets here in about 35, 45 minutes?
It probably shouldn't be me because I know I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I'm hoping for the best, but probably around 6:30, my internet is just going to decide it's going to shit itself because it wouldn't let me refresh it.
Okay.
So
Too easy. I'm going to do 1d3 from left to right, 1 being Charles, 3 being Roy. Do.
I don't even see Charles on. Oh, there he is. He's a turtle.
it's Charles.
1. Charles had to run you last time too. This sucks for Charles. Charles, I don't need much from you. I just need you to move her token around for me, really.
Stress.
She doesn't.
Stress.
You don't, like I said, you don't have to do much. Literally, just
Another
move her
character
token
lives
around
and
the
dies
sheet
by
for me.
my hand.
Just remember, if you get in combat, spam
Emphasis
everything.
on dies. True, she
Emphasis
has a
on dies.
fucking firebolt. That's all you have to do in combat.
Also, it is me controlling.
I mean,
her.
really?
Mm.
Can I do a roll? Can I do a roll for perception to see if there are any bells in the area?
You can. Are you going to? Okay. There are no bells in the area that you can see.
Lost
That we
air.
can see.
Yeah, he can't. He
Lost-
can't sense
yeah,
the
the,
wind.
oh,
like
the DM said that you can see. So Lasayer just reaches over the pot and then just pats him on the shoulder. I think you're safe.
All right.
You're not
Yeah,
funny.
So,
you couldn't keep a bell in my pocket, so you know.
So with Norbus and Dazzlin, happy to have you guys around, and you guys, if I
Dazzlin?
recall correctly, Dazzlin and Norbus.
Dazzling little dwarf.
Dazzlin was the one that was keen on you guys. Norbus was the one that was like grumpy from, or whatever his name was, from the 7 dwarves or the 11 dwarves, however many there were.
Wow.
Snow White. So they offered you guys a magic item, and I think you guys did actually begrudgingly agree to their to
Oh, I
their conditions.
entirely agreed to it. And then Nimul was like, I see how it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I just where do you guys take from here? The sun is beginning to set behind you. It's around 7 p.m. What are you guys gonna do?
So with everything agreed, we already asked details about the jelly. They just said that it's scary. They came the fuck out of there.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, fuck it. Ooh. He's ready for adventure.
What time is it?
7.
Adventure time. 7.
Roy.
I'm pretty sure I heard Roy say 7.
Yeah, Roy
I know.
said
Roy said 7.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
no,
it's
you're
6.
correct.
No,
Wait,
it's
are we
seven-
doing
it's
in character or
seven
out of
in-
character?
yeah,
I'm
it
so
was 7 in
confused.
game.
Oh, I
It's
thought you were
7 o'clock
yeah.
in game. It's
Yeah, he
6 o'clock in
literally
real life,
just
and
said
it's
it was
also
seven.
adventure time. All
And
right, guys.
it's 4 o'clock for me, so.
I thought she was being a smartass.
No, he
Cotton,
just said it was 7 p.m. in the game.
Totten,
And it's 5
roll
o'clock
religion.
somewhere.
True. Roll religion for me.
Pulling for religion. Suckers.
Also, we're gonna be doing something. I say new, but we're gonna do something different with dungeons that I'm gonna see how you guys like.
Oh God, those additional
Basically,
characters are flooding my sheet.
yeah. Basically, what I'd like you guys to do as we get into the dungeon is rather than just moving about, you'll describe to me your movements, and then we'll kind of go through, like, I'll ask each person kind of what they're doing during the movement. It's sort of like a turn order, but sort of improvised turn order, to keep it from just being people just wandering through the dungeon. So Totten with a 9. Oh god. Yeah, all you really recognize is this symbol of Abathor, this evil dwarven god of greed, is encarved into the open doors in front of you. In front of you, you do see 2 large stone doors that have since been pried open, and some pythons are dug into the ground, holding them open. You see deep into the temple. There is a door open to your north as you head in. Although it's not a door; it's more like a piece of the wall has moved. What do you do?
Great.
Oh.
As you move inside, by the way, guys, I'm going to be setting those of you who don't have dark vision to your proper night vision, we'll say.
Rip.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna be making my way in nice and slow.
Vision.
The hammer is ready.
Do I have to?
yeah.
I do.
None
Wanna
of you
follow ahead?
do except for Lassair.
I just want to follow Dots ahead and begrudgingly, axe dragging along the ground. You owe me some loot after this, yeah.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of food in here.
All right, everybody, pause for me. So,
Fancy shit, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume everybody's quote unquote in here. So I'm adjusting you guys' visions real quick. Give me just a moment. Moreover, you guys can improve your vision with light sources if you need to. This is just your natural vision for those of you who are in here. So Lassair, you get only slightly reduced.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, I made it to where you can still see enough. Like, you can see the area, but you're not going to see shit in detail around you. However,
Alright,
Totten-
yeah, fuck it. I'm lighting a torch. Fuck this shit.
all right, so you're lighting a torch. All right.
Fucking dark as shit in here.
And Lassair is gonna help out, and he's going to use produce flame, and I'll throw that out here. Give me a second.
Okay.
I really wish it wasn't doing this.
So Totten, as he lights the torch up, you should be able to see now, if I'm not mistaken. But to your north, there is a part of the wall that has been opened up. It has the same pythons dug into the ground as before, but they're not stopping anything. They're like positioned in the ground where the door opened, but it slides off to the left and behind more wall as it's a secret door. But they jammed some pythons in there just in case, it seems. And inside the room, you can see rubble from just as like a cave-in, a collapse in that part of the room. And you can tell that this was just some kind of... You can't quite see how it was activated without further investigation, but you can tell that it was a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Cool, I'm gonna keep walking.
Secret tunnel. All right, Ted, and pause. Namu, what are you doing?
Just following along.
All right, Lassair, your produced flame is something that can move around, right?
No, it remains in my palm. So basically, Lassair has his left paw out and kind of holding it out, basically because he knows no one else really has dark vision, so he's just trying to shed that extra light for people who might not be able to see as easy.
Okay. All right, you have been. What I'm going to do is perfect. All right, so everybody should be able to see that now.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm actually going to modify my screen so I can see it exactly as you guys do, more or less. All right, so there's lots of light shining in here now. Go ahead and you can start moving into the room. Robin, are you doing anything?
Nope.
Okay. Lassair, as you are walking, you make note of the secret door here and are able to see a similar mechanism in the wall opposite it. Yep.
All right, Lassair notes.
All right, you guys are free
Let's
to
say
move.
your notes or vocalizes.
Notes.
Okay.
Also, about this time, Lassair is going to pull his little. He just has like a it's a staff, but it's essentially a fucking walking stick. He's gonna pull his walking stick out and kind of hold it in his right. He'll be using it to kind of, as we go along, poke and prod things, so he can be out of things range whenever he prods said things.
Okay, so you got a little walking stick that you're prodding around with as you go.
Yep.
Okay. So guys, if you guys are proceeding on into the room, go ahead and do so. So as you guys walk into this part of the temple, what you see dancing in the flickering lights of Namul's torch and Lasair's dancing light are a couple of things. 4 stone pillars holding the building up, although they seem to have crumbled partially in several areas. On the eastern side, there is a blood-stained limestone altar that sits there. Very thick, sort of reddish hue on it. And then on the walls around you are all kinds of paintings of dwarvish priests to Abathor. And it features things like sacrifices being made. There's an image of a dwarven god clutching and smiling at this large emerald gem. There's dwarves going to war against evil creatures and looting their bodies and the spoils of war being theirs all about the room.
All right, so seeing all the dwarvish pictoglyphs or whatever the fuck they are, Lasair is going to kind of carefully walk around the room, trying to see if he can find any words or any just anything that he can read on the walls and stuff like that. And he does. So he does speak Dwarvish.
Okay. As far as anything that you can mess with or read, you note nothing. However, you do note on the southern wall here and east of it are 2 more what appears to be doors, just like the one you encountered in the hallway.
Okay.
They don't stand out, but you can see the outline. We'll say.
Alright, so Lasair is going to kind of step into that. Yeah, dwarvish.
Stop laughing at him.
So Lasair is going to kind of, almost like a archaeologist or something. He's going to kind of hold his mode up and kind of move it around, looking at these walls, and he's going to take his little. Trying to get as far away from as possible. He's going to take his little walking stick and try to drag it across the walls, trying to see if he can trace out any outlines of doors, outlines of switches, stuff like that.
Okay, make a perception check.
This is a chewy place.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Namul, as Lasair is going down the southern wall there, just checking around, looking for things. What are you doing?
Standing there. Alright, yeah, I swear if this is a trap, I'm gonna bop both of them guys outside you.
All right, Cotton. As this is happening and he's saying what he's saying, what are you doing?
The slime? What?
It's reasonable.
Excellent question.
Are you looking for it?
No, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm looking around. Where the fuck is it?
Make a perception check. Robin, what are you doing during this?
Inspecting the walls and pictures and trying to determine whether they look valuable.
It's above us.
Okay. So, Totten, you see Lasair stepping off to the side, and above him to his right, screen left, on the ceiling is a yellow gelatinous mass that is beginning to ooze downwards with each step that Lasair takes beneath it.
Lasair.
Lasair's gonna look at Totten and just kind of do this kind of quick and annoyed shrug.
I'm just point as he looks. I point up towards where the slime is.
Are we whispering like the slime has fucking ears?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I assume it hears things.
I'm pretty sure it can see them. That's the key.
I don't know.
Lasair is going to look up where Totten is pointing.
Okay, and you see it. Roll for initiative.
And you see it. Roll for initiative.
It might be here. You never know.
George did it like so matter of factly quick. Like, no, you can't try to evade. Roll for initiative. It's there. You're there. Good luck.
Well,
And the wolf like comes to save you for a while. That's the head, Mike.
Oh goodness. Well, the thing was, is if Riley hadn't seen it, I would have began, or not, if Charles hadn't seen it, I would have started the attack with surprise. And then the fight would have began. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have dropped on his goddamn head. So.
Don't forget to roll for Lizzie for me as well, Charles.
Oh,
What
right.
the fuck?
Oh, what are the rolls? Okay, come perfect. Get rid of Tom, get rid of Robin, get rid of
Because
Port,
he has his
get rid of
title
Lizzie.
equipped, it gives him extra stats.
Yeah, I need
It's
to pop
true.
her fucking sheet open now, too.
Do you have a +5 to initiative?
That's it?
Dexterous kitty.
My god.
Sheet.
Which really says something about all the times that I've ended up at the bottom of the fucking roll.
Yeah, you suck, man.
Boo, you suck.
All right, and then we will roll Little Jelly's initiative, which was whispered to the GM, but that's okay. Which he rolled a 9. I think it might not have whispered it to y'all. He rolled a 9.
Okay, miraculously
So-
gets a 26.
All right, so the jelly I will put on the layer for you guys to see. He's on the ceiling above you, and he is worming his way down towards La Saire. La Saire, you see it? What do you do? It is roughly 10 feet above you.
Okay. So Lassair just kind of in shock is going to take the little mote of flame that he has and throw it at the jelly.
All right. So he takes your little ball of fire, chucks it at the thing. It slams into the jelly. Kind of causes like a bursting, bubbling sensation on the jelly, and now its whole stance has changed, and it is beginning to lunge at you now. Lizzie, what do Lizzie do?
Do I not get moved?
Notice.
Well, yeah, if you want to move, go ahead and move.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay. What does Lizzie do?
Well, I was waiting for Riley to move. Just, okay.
Opportunity attack.
No, it's 10 feet above
you
him,
see-
so he doesn't get it.
Yeah, you see what Lassair did just now? No, that's gonna be a trend.
That's gonna be a trend.
Fuck, I can't hardly see the bastard.
It's wiggling around.
Yeah, so yeah, can't. Would it be a disadvantage attack if the character token physically can't fucking see it?
Correct. Yeah, they would have half cover.
So, or no, I mean in terms of range. Not even cover, it's range.
Yeah.
Like right.
Oh,
God.
No. I just if she can't see, let's see where she's at. Yeah, she
She's
can
right
see most
here.
of that jelly.
Right
She's fine.
here, she can't
Yeah,
see the token.
Really?
Her token cannot see it. Right here.
Well, then she can't see it.
Oh fuck.
Oh, because of are you? Oh, no. That's because there's light in the room. You're fine. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at, and it's fine.
Yeah, the token physically can't fucking see it. Like the token it's gone.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's because of the light. But it's perfectly fine. Because everybody else has light in the room, -1 Lassair, which I will modify now. All right.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, the trend here is boop.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, that's says me, but it's her set
right.
page.
Yeah, so she casts a firebolt at it, and just as with the flame before, it hits, causes a boiling on the jelly, and the jelly falls from the ceiling and lands on the ground with a as it hits the ground, and now turns its attention towards the bulk of the group here.
That was a disgusting sound.
Cool.
What does
Lizzie's
Totten
gonna.
do?
Lizzie was use rest removed to just no.
That's fine.
And Totten again. There's a trend here.
We're following it. So you cast Sacred Flame, is that right?
Yep.
All right. So I must make a Dexterity saving throw.
Actually,
Probably not.
like, never mind. You already rolled.
All right, so it failed. Give me 1d8.
Should have just told the dead. Whatever. It's fine.
As a FYI, you know, in the spell description, it does take dice rolls.
Yeah.
What?
You can, so where it says 1d8,
Well,
you
I-
can
put
put
damage into it.
I have that in there, but it's not. It didn't roll it.
You gotta
Looking
check the
at-
damage box.
Do you have attack selected?
I have attack selected, motherfucker.
Well, no, you don't need attack selected.
And
Just
I also have damage
where it
selected.
says, no, you don't need that. Just where it says 1d8, just put it in brackets. In the spell
Yeah,
description.
that too.
It
Just in
works.
the description.
Yeah.
I figured
Yeah.
the fucking
Also,
the
the-
fucking character sheet would roll it since I have damage checked.
It
That's fine.
should, but
Um,
something's wrong.
I'll
Whatever,
figure it out
it's
later. Go ahead and roll your dice.
It's fine. It's fine. Dos.
7. Okay.
Why didn't
I
you
mean,
just toll the
7
dead?
out of 8.
Toll the dead was such an easy go.
All right. And do you have any movement?
No, we're good for the moment. Shift up a little bit, I guess.
All right. All right.
There's a big oath
Robin,
between
what do
me
you do?
and
You hear Roy?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there.
I didn't know it was my turn. I
Yeah, you cut out Jordan when you said it.
Oh, okay.
I can't see the slime at all, and I don't have any magic. So what I'm planning on doing is holding.
Can no one see my light?
I can see your light, but it like
Your light has the same radius as my vision, so
like
I can't
as
see
far as
that much
I
more.
see right to here.
Then
Yeah.
no, you're not seeing my light because I can see like here. I can see back to
I
here.
can see like all around you to up to here, but I can't see anything.
Yeah,
past
you only see that should be within your.
Yeah, I see here.
What
yeah,
the fuck?
I-
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're seeing
What
my
the-
light, Jordan.
Yeah, they're
You should
not.
see a lot more
Yeah,
than
that's,
that.
that's
I'm
what
like,
I said.
I
That's what I was
don't really
saying.
wanna
When Lucy was
shoot-
standing right here, she could
Yeah.
only see here. So it's like,
Am
I
I
don't
set
see
to-
the slime.
Am I set to give off light?
Yeah, I have
Like
it
other
set
places
to all
do?
players. Yeah, all players see light. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
they're doing the
giving
new
off
light stuff.
but it's just like this much.
So what if I do that? What happens?
Now he's
No
not
light.
giving off any light. Now I can only see to
Okay.
here.
All right, then what we'll do is this. How does that do?
It's the same as before.
Same deal.
Same as
I
before.
can see like
Okay.
just around him.
If it means anything, I can see the jelly.
Well, you have.
I was worried because since I can't see the jelly, I'm like, if I try and use my short bow, am I gonna have a chance of hitting somebody that's right over here
Yeah.
because I can't see?
So no, for all intents and
Well, so
purposes,
you-
we see the motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see him now, Robin?
No.
I don't know what the
What
fuck
the
you're seeing then. Yeah, either way, then what
So
I'm
we
gonna
can see
do is
And you're changing
Until I can-
both the numbers for light, right? The dim and the total.
yeah, no, I was changing all kinds
Okay,
of
make
stuff,
sure-
but let me. I'm gonna do one last thing.
No, I'm sure one of
I'm
those
going
questions
to
he
do-
asked was when he jacked the number up to high hell.
Oh.
Does that
now
do
I can
anything for you
see
guys? Okay, I see what it
I
was.
see
So your
all of
multiplier, it was, yeah, it was multiplying things that it shouldn't have. Don't worry. Either way, it doesn't
Oh!
matter. We fixed it. I'm
that's a
gonna
big
modify
bastard.
him. Make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna set him back to 1 like he's supposed to be. Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. But either way, it's no sweat. I'll come up with a better solution for that in the future. But I'm glad we got it corrected. So with that in mind, Robin fires her short bow, and it hits the jelly. And as it hits, it kind of like splashes out as the arrow goes in, and it starts sucking the arrow into its body. But a bit of the jelly kind of fell away.
Okay.
It's gonna make another jelly.
If
Kill
no
it.
attacks are potentially viable, but that's all I'll do for now.
I'm gonna get eaten. Na 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 na.
All right, so the jelly slithers kind of like back and forth like a snake towards Namul. And when it gets up to him, a sort of like pseudopod like arm swings out at him. Does a... I don't think an 11 hits. So it goes to slash at you, and this acidic sort of slime, you kind of sidestep off to it as it hits the ground, and there's like a little burning sensation as it hits some of the dried blood there.
Oh, all right.
Yep. So as this happens, Totten, behind you, you hear a as another jelly lands on the ground behind you.
God damn it! There's the fucking surprise.
I don't like it.
Plot twist.
This is the
Oh,
worst.
of course there
Christmas
were
ever.
2. Thanks, you useless
Of course.
dwarves.
All right. So, Namul, what do you do?
First thing is I'm gonna take my free action to just drop the torch to the ground.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna take my new axe and kind of just brushing up and down the what is it called on axe? I guess just the handle, right? I don't know axe
Mhm.
terminology like I do a sword terminology. Just brushing up and down the axe, and I'd be like, "All right, baby, don't just you out." And I'm going to unleash my my Damascus Great Axe once I set up a token action. Wait, why can't I click? That's why I can't click. Onto the ochre jelly, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize because I am familiar with ochre jellies.
All right. I was messing with some numbers. Did you say you were raging just a second ago?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay,
don't
so
want
yeah, he comes charging up towards it, and he swings and he hits head like end over end, slashes into the jelly, completely splits it in half, dealing 15 damage to it. And the 2 split halves begin to attack him.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Anyone want to tactically retreat into a hallway? And just artillery the things to death? I'm liking that idea right now.
But these things are like
Oh
cats.
boy. I mean, that's all I've got. I'm just gonna hold the ground here. Pleasantly surprised with the outcome.
One does not hold the ground when surrounded.
All right. What do you do, Lasser?
There weren't enough enemies. Let's make more.
Are they smaller than the original, or is like they're, or is it just 2 duplicate fucking slimes?
No, so when it just split it. The size difference is comparable. It's a little bit smaller, but not like a
Oh my God.
size smaller. It's still a large creature.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we had 2 to fight. Now we have 3.
I'm voting. I'm voting to retreat to a hallway.
So Lassair, after seeing the duplication, is going to. This is either gonna fuck everything up or this is gonna be phenomenal. He's going to attempt. He's gonna run towards Totten and going to attempt to like vault over him.
You're gonna try to
I
vault
would-
over Totten?
I would gladly get the fuck
No
out of the way.
problem.
If that-
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. You're gonna suck, and it's gonna be great.
God damn!
All right. So as you go charging, this jelly you don't, but this one you leave his range, so he makes an opportunity attack against you. 20 plus 4. All right, and that's gonna roll out to be a critical hit.
Oh no! Oh, this is good to start
So-
off. Let's start off well.
So here's how this works. His regular attack does bludgeoning damage. However, he also does acid damage. So the way this works is this is what you're ending up with here. First is bludgeoning. So you're going to take
Oh.
9 bludgeoning damage and 3 acid damage. As you go to run, it just slaps the fuck out of you from behind, and you feel its burning, welting, just gnawing sensation as you're hit by the attack. But you do, however, manage to make the leap over Totten. Place yourself where you would.
I gave you a little boost.
He gave you a boost. He slapped you over Totten. You still have your movement speed up to, let's see, you just moved about, what, 10 feet? Yeah, so you still have 20 feet of movement, or however many you cat people get. 35.
Alright.
Oh,
So at this point, Lassair is gonna take Totten's advice, and he's just gonna continue to run straight for the door. And
Yeah.
yeah, and while he's running towards the door, kind of at this point, like out of sorts and out of sorts, limping and just kind of wincing, he's just gonna da.
Yeah. How you doing there, buddy? That's a lot.
Wait, what?
What?
I don't think it works
You
that
rolled a
way.
0 plus a 0, so it probably just wasn't set up.
Yeah.
Either way, just go ahead and roll the die plus your 1.
You okay there, Josh?
Is it bracket 1d8 bracket plus 1 bracket or double
Nope, just
bracket?
bracket 1d8 plus 1. Yeah, bracket 1d8 plus 1 bracket.
Did you do something to the vision?
Yeah, I set it back the way it was supposed to be.
Well, it's actually
So
working
you guys
now.
should be able to. Yeah, I was about to say I've modified it, so I've got it.
Yeah, I
The
was
way
about to say, we
originally it
actually
was
see now.
all. Yeah, it was all fucked up before.
5 HP.
So you recover 5 hit points. All right.
Plus say you're just
What does Lizzie do?
Lizzie also. Lizzie's gonna continue following this, and just as she's going by, she's gonna fire another firebolt at that one there.
So the creature that was standing next to her
But she in
gets a
range?
disadvantaged. She was like 4 feet away. Let's see.
Oh shit!
Yep. So it's a disadvantage because she has partial cover because of the pillar there. So let's see if she takes a
I
hit.
just killed Lizzie.
Meredith's gonna be so mad when she finally
You
joins.
stop this! Oh my
So
god!
it, with a sort of a glopping splash, it slams up against the wall as she sprints away, moments before being smacked by it.
Did you roll the crit last time, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I
Okay,
put
they do
the extra
1d6,
damage
gotcha.
into it. Well, it depends. So when they're in that full form, they do 1d6. The idea is the more
Alright,
they
cool.
split, the more they can do.
All right, cool. Yeah, so she continues running then. Bleps a fireball.
Blaps a
Bolt.
fireball.
Bleps
Okay.
a firebolt. Lizzie
Mm-hmm. I would hope.
casts. Ooh, that's not good.
All right. What was her target?
This one here.
Okay, so she fires at it, and it passes between Namul, the torch, and hits the creature. More bubbling, ooze as it collides, and the creature now is beginning to sort of lose its form. It's starting to kind of mellow out and sort of liquefy. All right, Totten, what do you do?
Let me check the movements. She will definitely be moving the full amount of distance. That was. Oh yeah, she's fucking outie.
All right.
I'm not killing Meredith's character. Cotton, no, okay, he's gonna invoke the opportunity.
Yeah, that'll be another opportunity attack.
Yeah, he is going
Now
to.
this one here won't be able to do it because of the pillar. It won't be able to get around it to get you.
Oh, no, that
However,
one,
as you move away,
you're-
this one will attack you, and this one will disadvantage attack you.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's fucking do it, I guess.
All right, so we'll start with the big guy.
Can I even roll?
Let's
high
see
enough
what he
to hit
does.
himself?
I
He
mean, they
misses.
rolled a natural 20 earlier.
So let's see what happens with small boy. Well, I mean he's pretty big too. Disadvantage. He misses. Both attacks miss.
Fantastic. And did this one look like it was any? Did it look like it had the damage of its? Did they both? So they both look like they were damaged initially.
Yeah. So give me a perception check as you're running.
God, I have so many character sheets on here. Ah,
Oh man, that must be so difficult.
yeah, I know, Jordan.
So you're not able to really identify the difference between either, honestly.
Well, just to be safe, then we're gonna drop a Tulsa did.
Tulsa dead. What's your target?
It'll be this one again, since I know he's damaged the least.
Sure. Okay. And they have to make a wisdom save. And these things are super wise, man. Like so wise. Wise beyond their years.
Father,
Oh God,
fucker!
I was kidding. But this jelly has seen some shit. Okay, and
No,
he
it's a
realizes
1d8,
that tolling, huh?
He still takes a 5 damage, Charles.
You sure?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
The target must
succeed on
succeed.
a wisdom saving throw.
no, I was
or
reading
take
it.
one damage.
I misread the half part differently.
Yeah, no. So yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't take any damage. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah,
does
so
not
he-
like this flavor of jelly.
Let me.
It hears the bell tolling, and it's like, oh, it must be lunchtime.
I'm not
Alright,
gonna
so-
immediately sprint this far. I'm gonna try to stay within helping range.
All right, Robin, what do you do?
It's like, oh my fucking some DC is Jesus Christ.
What you
All
mean,
right, what was your
helping
target? I
range?
need you guys to name your targets before you do it. By the way, guys. What was your? Okay. All right, so you hit, and just as before, as your arrow flies through the air, it slams into the jelly. Part of it now is displaced. A bit of the jelly like falls away where the arrow hit. It still absorbs it in and starts to like, kind of like. It doesn't break it down like matter, but it starts to kind of like congeal around it, and a bit of that jelly has fallen away.
Can I squeeze in right leg here?
No, you cannot. Not unless there's too much space to occupy with the doors in the way as well. You'd have to move completely past them.
Okay. I'm gonna move completely past them.
All right.
Well, if I must be
All
completely
right.
the fuck out of this way.
All right. So this ochre jelly begins coming
There's a
down,
turn order in
slithering.
I knew this was about to happen.
Goodbye, Josh.
Oh,
You'll be fine.
Goodbye, Josh. Goodbye, Josh. so it makes it. Oh, that's not how you do that. Oopsie. So it makes an attack against Namul, slashing out with its pseudopod
Oh my god.
for
Alright,
a
well, that
hit.
hurt. Shit.
All right, and then it's 1d6 of acid. So Namul is going to take 11 collective damage as he's splattered by the pseudopod. Most of the damage comes from the acid burning into his skin. Following this, of the two remaining ochres, one of them squeezes its way through between the pillars here, and the other one moves up to Namul. Starting with Namul, it attacks him.
Yeah, well, it
Namul,
hits.
it hits. All right.
Oh,
And he's going to hit 4
Not shit.
bludgeoning damage and 5 acid damage. So 9 more damage as it blasts Namul with its pseudopod, melting in your skin. Namul, make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, well.
oh god.
This is where we go.
Doesn't
So Namul, as you breathe the vapors in of the acids that are on your body, you still manage to keep yourself together, keep yourself from kind of fading in and out. The other one attacks Totten, and it's going to miss. It's going to splash itself up against the ground in front of you. Namul, what type of vengeance do you take?
It's gonna have to be vengeance because I don't have a high enough AC to survive 3 opportunity attacks on the way out. So yeah,
All right, that could be a
vengeance
bad,
is the only
bad
option.
time for you.
Oh no. Oh, I should have given you a shield. Fuck.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. The moment you guys were
Well,
like, let's
Totten,
run,
you'll
I'm
get
like,
a
there's the
Totten,
thing.
you'll get a turn before the ochres do. So
Anyway, so yeah, hold on. I wasn't expecting everyone to actually leave, so give me 2 seconds.
I forgot about the turn order.
Alright, so this isn't a... That's not a action. Alright, cool. Or a bonus action, so I can just do it. So first of all, we're gonna rage. Obviously. Only way I'm surviving out of here. Second...
and you take half damage from bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing, right? Or is it all?
While raging, you gain
It's okay.
benefits.
It's okay. Just do your turn. Do your turn, and then let me know off your turn.
I'll let you know first. Oh yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
That was against us. Anyway, I'm also, and this is the part I'm going to regret, but if I'm going down, I better take something with me. I'm going to use Reckless Attack. I can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When I make my first attack on this turn, I can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives me advantage on the melee attack, on any melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. But until my next turn, all attack rolls will have advantage against me.
Oh my god.
So I'm relying on that advantage, that resistance to everything. And I guess I'm just gonna beat up on the same guy they've been beating up on down here.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right.
What do you use?
Let's get in there, boys. I have advantage. Fuck it.
Yeah.
13
so
damage,
you
13
swing
slashing.
and you smash into the ochre jelly, and as you do, you split it in half,
Yeah, saw that coming.
and the other one begins worming its way around. This one now smaller in size. These two. There are now 2 ochre jellies in front of you.
So here's the question: do I stand here, or do I try and make a mad sprint for the door and be in a better position? But I might be taking 4
Next round, you're gonna get a quick heal and a shield. If you could just hold out, if you take that into consideration. I can't heal you if you go down. Well, not significantly.
And you'll wake me up, but I get
Yeah,
it.
but you'll be at disadvantage on everything, and
Your
nothing will
friends
matter.
can't heal you if you're dead.
I mean, your choice. Just know that you'll have a heal and a shield coming your way.
I don't want to dissolve into bone, so I'm going to take my chances. So how do I do this? I'm sorry it's taking so long. I was not expecting you guys to ditch me.
It's okay.
You're trying!
No, I'm not. That's why I stayed
Alright.
in the fucking room.
So
I
his
could've
range goes to this grid line. His range goes to... Which are all 4 of them going to attack? Opportunity attack if I sprint out the door?
Well, all of them that you get, yeah. If you sprint through the door, all but the one, so 3 of them out of the 4 will attack you.
And it's advantage attacks, Josh. Don't do it.
So which one isn't going to be able to attack me?
The one that you're mousing now. So the way it is you're gonna exit these two's zone, so they're gonna attack you, and then you're gonna enter and exit his zone. Just entering his zone won't stop it. So if you sprint all the way through the door, though, you will enter and exit his zone. So you'll get 3 opportunity attacks.
Don't exit that
So
second
this
one
guy
at
can't
least.
reach me?
Well, so it's not so much that he can't reach you. It's the way I'm looking at it here is that he was back a little bit when you slashed him. So he has disadvantage because of this little pillar here, and then he has his other guy in the way. And you know what I mean? I just thought that like it made sense that he wouldn't be able to get to
So I
you.
was going to try and
just
run
yet.
to...
All right, into the third
Here.
ones. Don't exit his.
Yep.
Don't exit.
I was gonna
his
run to
range,
here.
please.
All right. So we're gonna do 2 attacks. We're gonna start with the smaller one.
Both with advantage.
With advantage. Ah, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
But I
So-
I don't have resistance to their
Acid.
acid damage. That's a
Acid.
hit.
Yep.
Ah.
So that's a hit, and that's gonna be. And let's see how that goes. So for
Alright,
the
so
bludgeoning, you
5
take
damage.
1, and for the acid, you take 4. Yep. So you take 5 damage as he slaps you, and then the other guy, he also attacks.
So small number. Oh.
God damn it.
This one's.
I
this
thought those
one's
were the
gonna hit.
damage rolls. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh god, that would be awful.
You didn't tell me this ochre
All
jelly
right.
had 3 stars beside his name.
Right.
Doesn't
So
matter,
you
though.
take
7.
5. You take 7 damage.
Alright, well, as that would render me unconscious, we are going to use, please tell me it's not a bonus action. God damn it, man. It's under background, I think. Where'd it go? Yeah, stones and dirt. You can,
What's the abil-
we take damage. Alright, it's a reaction.
Okay.
1d12 reduction in damage.
All right.
I have 1 hit point.
Oh
God, Stay alive.
Staying alive.
And that's my turn.
Oh god! At this point, the
I'm
ochre jellies, when they're
staying.
attacking,
Help!
their pseudopods are like forming these just whips now, and they're just slashing you with these acid whips. Lasair, what do you do?
No.
Summons his wildfire. All right, I got your ding. All right. And then what?
Let's make this.
Or
thing
rather, I think the
small.
wildfire is an action, right?
Yep, the wildfire is an
Yeah,
action,
and then-
but
and-
it still gets an action.
But you can then use him. Yeah, you get to use him. Yeah.
And on, let's see, on this one.
Mm-hmm. All right, it hits, and it starts like this flame seed hits, embeds itself inside, and explodes. Part of the creature bubbles outward, and most of its mass is now lost. It is basically just this sort of writhing, jelly monster. Frankly, it's torn up.
All right, and I don't think I have anything else I can do. Ba-da-da. Nope, that is it for me.
All right, what does Lizzie do?
Sustained fire. She's gonna. Lizzie is more utility. Good to know.
It's true.
On the other hand, she does have one of these.
What is that? What does that
Broke.
mean?
Boop. Wow.
Magic missile. No, it's okay. So it's gonna deal. It does. Yeah, it does 1d4 plus 1. So I mean, she rolled a 1. It is 3 darts. So you pick 3 targets that it hits for 2 damage each dart. So what does it hit?
I assume she can see this one.
Yep, she can.
Yeah, all 3 just pop, pop, pop.
All right. So she fires her magic missiles out, and it goes around Lassair, just past Namul and Totten, and slams into the Okerchelli, and 3 gaping holes are blasted into the jelly, and it slowly begins to reform, but not as fast as what would normally be expected. All right. Is that it?
That's it for her, yeah. No, she's
All right. What does Totten do?
Totten is gonna just move himself in between, making sure Namul has enough room to get the fuck out still. First, we're gonna do this. Oh, let me make sure to tick that spell from Lizzie. There we go. All right. Where'd it go? See, I was waiting for you to get closer. What the fuck?
So you cure Namul. You give Namul 3 hit points. You guys
Like I have
can't roll
resistance to
healing.
I have resistance to dice rolls as well.
You do.
No, it's called re-rolling.
Yeah, that's also
Alright,
true.
that was an action. Bonus action. You have +2 AC.
All right.
Have fun.
Good
Too
luck.
bad they still have advantage on me.
It's better than nothing. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Robin, what do you do?
Shoot a motherfucker.
I have a question for Lassair.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Does your dog take damage from fire, or is he because he's on fire?
He's on fire. Is he
Yeah.
immune or resistant?
He has a damage immunity to fire, yes.
Okay.
It's a she, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Never mind
I
never mind the
assumed
fact
your
that I
dog was
refer to it
wondering.
as a he.
Have her go cuddle the jelly. Just like
Will
jump
you-
in.
He's 5 feet away from that torch, right?
Let's see.
Oh god, what are
Just
you
put it
doing?
do whatever you're gonna do.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
Do
Well,
it.
you tell me what we're doing.
Do whatever you're gonna do.
I'll
I'll
let
be
you
fine.
know, but I'll say it depends on what you're doing.
I want to throw an oil flask on this torch to set it on fire and make like a little 5-foot fire zone right here.
Okay. Make a 1d20 plus your dexterity modifier. You're not proficient in throwing oil flasks, but you can get your dex mod in there.
He's gonna freaking hit Tot, and Tot's gonna be covered in oil.
Right. I
If
mean,
all
that's
the-
definitely a
if all the-
possibility. That is something that could happen.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
All right, so you chuck your oil flask over there, and it splashes into the torch. Fire erupts from it, Molotov style. Let's see what the range is on that.
When I looked
I
it
was gonna
up,
give
it's
it
supposed to be 5 feet.
is 5 feet of the explosion there. Okay.
Well, it was 5
So,
feet of oil.
Yeah.
It was like
What I'm gonna
5
do, what I'm gonna do is we're definitely getting the small guy here. We're definitely getting this guy. The question is, do we So it's 5 feet of oil is basically created on the ground.
Yep, lots of oil
with you
creates a 5
yeeting
foot
it,
square.
yeah, with you yeeting it like you did, I'm gonna give you this 0.4 feet here for the third one, but this guy will not be gotten. Okay, so
How long does it burn, or is it just a quick boom?
2 rounds.
it's just gonna be, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1d4 fire damage, and we're going to create this sort of napalm on these 3 creatures. So they're going to each take 2 fire damage from the napalm, and then help me remember, Robin, each turn they need to take 2 fire damage from the napalm that's on them, okay? As it just sprays out across the room, and Jock 2, it hits him, and his flames kick up, get even brighter. But other than that, she's still unaffected.
Does she get a bonus up for attack now?
We'll do plus one damage.
+1.
She's standing in her element.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
divinity.
All right. So and as before with the other flame attacks, it does cause like this bubbling of the creature's gelatinous body as it begins to sort of melt its way into it. Do you have anything else, Robin?
So just to confirm, when they start their turn, will they take another thing of damage, or would that be next?
Correct. It'll be when they start their turn, they're going to take and we'll keep it that way
So
on
right
their
now.
turn from this point on.
Yeah, so
Yes.
nothing else from me. So now they're going to take 2 damage, and then next turn they're going to take 2 damage, and then it's going to burn out.
Well, it'll be each character's. Oh, yeah. So we'll start here from left to right. So starting here, this ochre. Actually, it'd be starting here because this was the first. The ones that were divided start their turn at the same time. So this guy takes no fire damage, obviously, and with Jock 2 attacking him, it's going to reprioritize to the fleshy little monster in front of him, and it is going to attack Jock 2. Does a 15 hit. All right. Here's your bludgeoning damage.
Bye, Jock 2.
And here's your. There's your acid damage. So it takes 13 damage. 8 bludgeoning and 5. So what's the damage?
That would be 13.
Is he gone? Is he dead?
I think
No.
That's what I'm asking. How much else do you have left?
No, you asked what the damage was, so I did the math.
I'll kill
1.
you. I'll end your life.
1.
Alright.
A single point of hit.
Jeez. All right.
fuck these things.
And what it does is the jelly begins to like contract and expand its body, and it shrinks down and passes between the pillar and Jock 2 to end its turn here. And then the other ochre start their turn. So from left to right, this ochre, the flames begin to burn into its flesh, and it takes more damage. Likewise for the one down below, and it takes damage. The one off to the right, as it burns, its body turns completely liquid and just fades away. It's just this pile of mush on the floor now. All right. So starting with this one, it shrinks its body down to be extremely small. And it passes between you all, and starts here.
No.
So the first thing it does is it wasn't attacking Namul, so I'm not gonna say that it would have charged him. What I'm gonna do is have it shrink down and try to consume. The goal is it's trying to consume everything, but it's gonna see Lassair as the squishy easy target. So 1d20.
All right. Well, I guess I know how I ought to do it now. Fuck.
Lassair, does that hit?
14 is a no-go.
All right, so he misses. The other jelly moves away from the fire and around and attacks Totten.
Into the fire again.
Into the fire. It's actually a 22.
God. Yes, it hits.
Okay. Here's your bludgeoning.
Smack.
And here is your
Smack.
acid damage. So 6 damage as he snaps you and sort of like reaches out and your body gets like consumed by the acid for a moment as it kind of lashes away, and it leaves burns and little acidic scars on your body. So, Namul, what do you do?
I don't really have a lot of choices, do I?
split it. Oh god.
You can make more jellies if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Namul would
oh,
fight. Namul would keep fighting. You know.
Oh god.
He is raging.
Disengage.
It disengaged where?
Oh no.
Namul would fight at this point. He is surrounded. There is no escape. I will use reckless attack once again. And I'm gonna swing at big guy up here. The one in the back of the room.
Alright, you swing and you hit, and it smashes the jelly in half, and it separates into two jellies.
Well, just want to somberly reach over and pat Tahetan on the shoulder and tell him it's been nice knowing him. That's my turn. I did 10 damage, by the way, not 8.
Session.
Just as an FYI.
What's that?
It did 10 damage just as a reminder, not 8. Because am rage.
Okay, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Huh?
Alright,
So
Lassair,
now,
what do
now
you...
you're okay. I see you. You could have told me that to begin with. I was gonna change the plan. I was just surprised. All right.
Reread what I said.
First quote was nah.
Nah, because you know the separation. But then I was like, well, yeah, but also.
So yeah, the answer was always yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna change
Lassair.
either way.
Yeah, Lassair, what do you do?
First off, I'd like to note that I am very surprised that I'm still connected right now.
Yay!
Secondly, disengage.
Okay, disengaging.
They're just abandoning us.
And then
They're choosing life.
Jock 2 on this one.
Now can you? Oh, Jock 2. I was like, can you do that?
Yes, explosion!
All right, and he's gonna hit for 8 fire damage, firing a seed in there in this little. Plus what?
So +1 if you weren't joking.
No, I'm not joking. So
About
and this
her
flame seed,
setting in the fire.
yeah, slams into it and just like this, as fire and jelly gets scattered about. And does he have any movements?
She could, but you know what? You know, it's gonna happen next turn anyways. So she is going to try to. Come on, no, come on. I don't have control of her.
Okay, where's it moving? Where would it move to? Okay. All right. So the first jelly attacks
Done.
and just smashes her. It smashes her onto the ground, pulls it into her body. It begins to take it apart, but as it does, she turns into basically magical dust before it has time to completely consume.
Disappointment. So now I have a very disappointed Mad Ochre Jelly.
All right. What does Lizzie do?
Oh, fucking hell. Shit.
Uses Robin as a meat shield, apparently.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, she doesn't have any really heavy hitters, so we're just gonna keep backing up. And the one next to Captain Namul is getting another fucking magic missile.
The one that's about to attack Namul, or the one that's where is it at?
This one.
Here. Okay, got it. All right, hit it.
Oh my god, this is good. Fucking shit. This cunt.
All right, so it takes 9 force damage. As it does, pieces of the jelly are just blasted off like limbs scattered across the wall, but it still retains the majority of its form, although it is beginning, as before, to sort of liquefy.
And let me check on bonus actions. She has. Nope, that's it.
All right.
And while Mary's not here to vocalize it, she starts yelling, "Bad, bad, bad, bad!" to the dwarf as she's backing out the fucking door.
Okay. All right. the dwarves like start scattering, and they reach for like torches and pickaxes, whatever they can get, and they're like, oh god, oh no. What do you do, Totten?
That's a good fucking question. What am I gonna do? Oh, one spell slot left. Oh shit. Fuck, cunt. That's virtually a fucking 50-50 shot to succeed on that, so we're just gonna keep throwing fire at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, Toll the Dead's a terrible idea because it's got a 50-50 shot because my DC is low as hell.
Yeah.
And apparently these are wise jellies.
These are some
They're
wise.
so smart.
Although those two should be half as wise now.
Actually,
That's true.
We're gonna go for broke. More damage.
Welcome to broke.
It's a little dead on this
All
fish.
All right. He makes a wisdom saving throw, -2, and he succeeds.
Damn it! All to hell.
Very wise jelly.
I think it's about time we accept our demise here, Charles.
Yeah, we're fucked as hell. 1 second. Tell me it's a bonus action. It is. All right. Nope, it doesn't matter. It's concentration. I need to hold it on Namul. Fuck. Oh well.
You might as well drop it. There's no point holding 2 AC on me.
Why not? Because you have disadvantage.
Because I have disadvantage. Yeah.
how
Fuck
long
it. Drop it.
How long does that even last?
Huh?
It's
One turn
concentration.
cycle, but I did it again.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
My reckless
Again,
attack,
yeah.
yeah.
Going
Until
to
my next
receive
turn,
attack.
but I keep doing it to try and deal as much damage as possible.
All you're doing is making more enemies. You're making the problem harder.
It's Namul, it's what he would do!
That's
All right,
what
yeah.
I would do.
This was
I'm gonna-
algebra. You made it calculus.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the shield onto me. And
Just wait till next
Okay.
turn. Just be using imaginary numbers.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Plus
See.
2 AC on me.
Yeah, you're
All
being
right.
better.
What does that bring you up
stand
to?
with
That bring you to 20 or 22?
22.
Solve for
Okay.
ochre jelly.
I swear to fuck.
All right.
They only have.
that.
They could roll 22 to 25 to hit me. I swear to God, if they do it more than once in this attack run.
All right,
The
Robin,
worst
it's your
is-
turn.
If they do, Lassie
Uh,
will commit suicide.
Nope, you guys just run. You can't run, Jelly.
I'm going to
true.
disengage as a bonus action because just
Okay.
Rogues!
rogue things.
Maybe these are orc jellies.
Or courage.
Orc.
Orca jellies.
It's not funny.
I'm just gonna hold on to these 2 spell slots so when you two, so I can come save you 2 once you die, or fall unconscious.
You're gonna run in here though and then die as well. So it's best just it's our time.
Oh no,
Really?
I'm gonna wait until we
They're
win.
basically gonna keep backing up and keep throwing spells at them.
Just keep,
The
just
thing
keep
I was
succeeding
hoping
your
to try
throws.
and do.
All right, Roy, kill something,
what do you do?
please.
Yeah, what's your action,
Um,
Roy?
I have a question first. My
Okay.
thought process was I wanted to douse the tips of some of my arrows in the remaining oil flask that I have, and light them on fire in this campfire. Would that take up my
Ooh.
entire action?
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
That would be more than a
normally
free
I would let
action,
you.
technically, yeah.
Normally I'd let you sacrifice your movement for it, but since you've moved, done your other action,
But
and all
I
that,
did
no,
that
I'm
as
gonna.
a
You're gonna.
bonus. I did that as a bonus.
Well, you disengaged as a bonus action, but the movement is still movement. So since you've used your movement and all that, you still have an action, but the action could be to, get your arrows on fire, for example.
Or you could try that next.
But
try that
next turn,
as a
I'll
bonus
let you.
action.
Next turn, I'm all about letting you sacrifice your movement in order to do something small, like light your arrows on fire real quick. Sure, but since you've already used a portion of your movement and used a bonus action, so
Then I'll just shoot him for this turn with regular arrows, and then
okay. Talking about the nearest one here.
yeah, the one that's right in front.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay. So she fires her bow at it, and it slams into the jelly. The jelly like collapses in sort of this pool of mud, and is defeated.
Oh shit! Okay.
Run!
There's
I
still
can't
some.
run. I'll take an opportunity attack. I'll die. Oh, I didn't get a chance to get that far.
You're not gonna get a chance to get that
Nope.
far. You're gonna die.
That's fine.
All right, so that brings it over to these 2 jellies over here. So the first one is going to make itself very small, slither around,
Yeah,
And
come
attack.
and get me, bitch.
Attack Namul. And this is advantage, right?
Yep.
All right. So that's going to be a miss. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, it's a miss.
Hey.
Small
So,
numbers,
then
small
this-
numbers.
The mole might get a turn.
Oh, the other one's coming.
So this one slithers over to you.
Yeah,
And it is
bring
going
it
to
on.
attack you as well.
Small.
Oh, I survived.
Small numbers.
Oh!
Hey! And then this one below attacks Cotton.
25.
Fuck you!
And also misses. Oh my god. Alright, Namul, make another one.
What would? Yeah,
Run,
I mean,
run.
Namul would. Nah, Namul's
Namul-
fighting at
no-
this point.
I mean, you know, Namul's not stupid, so you could probably, it's your call if you figure out
Cotton
what's
is going.
happening.
Ron,
But-
Ron.
Ron. I mean, you could use a disengage action.
I should have left the shield. I should have left. Oh yeah, disengage, disengage, motherfucker. Disengage.
Just the fucking.
Engage from 2 targets, so 1.
Yeah,
Disengage,
if you use a
disengage.
disengage action, you can move without provoking opportunity attacks. Period.
So yes. Just the fuck engage.
I'm trying to think of what Namul would do.
Disengage.
Namul, come over here.
Engage. You can't move if you're done.
Everyone's calling
He-
Namul.
yeah,
Namul,
he-
come here.
Yeah, you can't
can't
kill
move
shit if you're dead.
Alright,
Live to fight another day. Or
Well, no,
another
just
turn.
no. Speak Namul's language. You can't loot if you're dead.
shut up. Since Tahetan's within my my carry ability, can I try to disengage and turn around and sprint and just grab him with me?
I got me.
If you
You just
if you
run.
disengage
fucking
and grab
run.
him, yeah, he won't be able to disengage. He'll be attacked, but I'd let you drag him.
Just run.
If he contests it, then you'll have to contest it and fight over it. But
No, just
Sure, I'm
You're
going
not
to here.
moving
I'm
speed,
going to
run.
here. No, fuck you. I'm going right here with Taheten. I'm using a disengage action.
all right, so make a strength check.
Or we could have
both of
both
you.
disengaged and gotten
Oh
far
god,
out
if
of
I fail,
range.
that's-
Either both of you make a strength check, or was it Riley or Josh? You do anyway. Charles, you
Yeah.
make either a dexterity saving throw or a strength
So we
strength
may
check.
make an unskilled strength check.
Yeah, make an unskilled strength check, and then tie and do the same, or make a dexterity saving throw. Your call.
All right.
A dex save
You
for
ain't
what?
resisting this, buddy boy. Come on.
A dex save for what?
Either a dex to try to dodge it.
So Josh,
his
I'm
grab-
not
his
gonna bother
grabbing.
trying to get.
Well,
It's, I'm just.
I mean,
I'm
might
not
as
gonna
well try to
bother.
dodge it. You're yelling no.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
I'm
just
yelling
using
no
your
because we
drag.
both could have disengaged and been 30 feet away from the motherfuckers, as opposed to both of us being 15 feet away and back in range of attacks. But I'm not gonna try fighting it.
All right. So top, middle, bottom. The
One hits.
One hit.
the middle one hits. So he's gonna do. Here's the bludgeoning, and here is the acid coming at you. So you're gonna receive 10 damage. How you doing?
Ooh.
All right, get out here. Turn
You
away.
okay?
They rolled a little better. That would have knocked me out.
Nice.
Well,
So he
I was
drags
almost-
you
I was almost
backwards.
The problem is, you
You
and I still
drag.
have to hold the line.
I don't have. Yeah, that's why I said we could have ran a lot faster.
But yeah, we're gonna. They're
I
gonna
would've
come either
just-
way.
I would have disengaged.
Hold the line. Hold the door.
I hate Namul so much.
Hold on.
I hate.
By the way.
I hate Namul.
All right. Lasair.
Namul is my most.
What do you
my
do?
most hated character.
Summoning wild. Okay, summoning him right there. Okay, understood. So, Jock 2 appears.
We have a tank.
Right
Oh no, we don't. He's
there.
in there.
All right, and then what does Jock 2 do?
Oh, he's attacking the big guy.
Attacking the big guy. Gotcha. You also have control of him now, Riley, for what it matters. All right, and he is going to hit for 7 fire damage, and this, bubbling goop begins to kind of fall away from him as it does. Got any movements, Lasair?
I have movement. Do I need to
Keep
roll
fucking
another?
moving.
Do I need to roll another 1d6 for? Because wasn't that a crit?
Can Jock 2 crit?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if that's magical attack. Well, no, I know what that is, but I'm gonna say that he's a magical character doing magical attacks. I'm not gonna let him crit.
Roger that.
But so yeah.
And then
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, Lizzie, what do you do?
Yeah, Lizzie, what do you do? I'll drop your character sheet
Are
now.
the dwarves not like questioning why everyone just came sprinting out?
No, they know exactly what the fuck.
No,
they sent us in here to
they're
fight jellies,
prepping,
and
yeah,
now we're running the other way. They know what's going on.
So Norba starts walking forward with a pickaxe in his hand. He's like, "Oh, you people are all," and he sees it. He's like, "Well, I guess we could go. We could just leave. It's fine."
What did I miss? I feel like I was in another dimension, but only with my mind. My body was still here. Isn't that weird?
All right.
Lindsay, what do you do?
What do you do?
Yeah,
TLDR,
you just yelled,
two ochre
bad,
jellies
bad,
fell
bad a
from the
moment ago
ceiling.
in an oddly
Two
masculine
ochre
voice.
jellies fell from the ceiling, started attacking everybody, and then through some slashing damage rituals, we managed to separate them into 5 jellies, 2 of which are now dead. So there's 3 ochre jellies, and there's damage all around. And everybody's hurt. Tatton's about to die, and Nimul's about to die.
Where's the third at?
Cool.
Oh,
he's
the
no.
door right of the door
Shit.
center. Left, right, center.
Where's my cat at?
It's on your shoulder.
Okay. So Schwartz is on my shoulder.
It's in the
Yeah.
center ochre jelly. Go get it.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm sorry, Meredith. I threw the cat.
I thought it was a spell. I didn't know.
Cinnamon got yoked into an ochre jelly.
Yeah. All right. What do you do, Lizzie?
Okay. Man, y'all been using my spell slots.
Yes, I did. Desperate.
Well, fuck.
We're wandering into situations we are woefully unprepared for.
I mean, you could join the current plan that Lost Air has enacted of running the fuck away.
You know what?
Just like our friend the cuttlefish.
I'm not against this idea, so I'm gonna do that.
Let's just run. Fuck it. We out.
All
They
right,
out.
what
Let's
does
get out.
Expeditious Retreat do?
I forgot
Double
the
movement.
description. There you go.
Beautiful.
Okay. Cool. So now you'll be able to take the dash action as a bonus action.
Temporarily
Okay.
multi-classes into rogue.
Yep, and dipping the fuck out.
Oh my god,
Alright.
that was impossible.
All right. Totten, what do you do?
We make a stand. Yeah, Totten.
I can't leave him again. Fuck.
Totten
He's so
rolls a
far
new
behind
character.
on third order. God damn it.
You might as well.
Just keep dragging each other backwards.
Yup. No, they're gonna catch us like that. It's dumb. They're going to catch us like that. This half movement speed bullshit's not working. We're gonna throw another goddamn.
We're gonna stand and fight, Totten.
I'm gonna throw a sacred flame.
The problem is getting hit by 5 at a time. Only
What
one
was
can
the?
get us down.
Yeah, guys, try to do better about this. But give me your target beforehand. What's the target?
The straight back, the only one I can see.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see exactly what you guys see. I see what
Oh,
all
fair.
the light
Right,
sources
right.
are. So, all right. So, and he dodges it. Target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. So yeah. So as it flies across the room at him, it just like shirks into the corner of the side of the room and then shirks back.
Why?
This one
Make a
thinks.
stand here,
Yeah.
Totten.
This one thinks
You got any movement?
You be the shield, I'll be the sword.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be right fucking here.
All right, Robin, what do you do?
I'm gonna do that thing where I light them all on. I'm gonna light 5 on fire. Do you think that's 5 arrows with the flask of oil and then fire thing, and then
That's reasonable. Yeah, and that'll take up your movement and any bonus actions you might have had. So you have an action now, and you have 5 flaming arrows.
all I need. I'm gonna shoot the one that's straight ahead.
All right, make your attack. All right. So you fire arrow. Roll 1d4.
You know, honestly, my idea to initially run wouldn't have been so bad.
Just do it.
Had Nimble's
Hmm?
initiative not been the lowest shit.
I know. So you shoot the arrow across the room. It slams into the creature, and the napalm that you'd created spreads across its body, and it's ignited in flame, and will take 3 fire damage per turn. And it's beginning to lose its form, just as before. As you've seen before, it's starting to kind of liquefy. All right, the jellies, starting with the one up top, makes itself very small and squeezes Jock 2. Make an opportunity attack. It's not interested in you.
Oh my god.
Actually, don't. Disregard. It stops still in your range, so disregard. All right. So it's going to start by attacking Namul.
Bring it on. He does not have advantage now.
Yeah, I should have left the shield on you.
Yay.
That's fine.
All right. It's a 4. Then this one slides forward and attacks Jock 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll one-shot him.
All right. Possibly. That's going to be a hit. And here is the bludgeoning. And here is the acid. So he's going to take 9 damage.
Check Raj.
So and he has 9 hit points, right? He's fine?
He has 5 left.
Okay. Yeah, so it smashes him, but Jock 2's flames like burn his way out. But he's in rough shape. Then this jelly slithers up and attacks Jock 2 as well.
A miss.
And a miss, so it smashes, but it can't hold its form long enough to like make a proper hit against him. So that brings us to. Do we roll with him already?
Yeah, he attacked.
Yeah, he attacked Namul.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, that was your
Okay,
turn.
that brings us to Namul's turn.
All right. As per the usual, we're gonna use reckless attack. Yeah, we're killing him. I can't just.
Oh god.
He's right here. We're fighting him. On the ground. But I rolled a 1d100 to see if Namul was inspired by seeing the other one lose its shape. By the way. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh!
God.
That's a nice
So
roll. Too bad it
he
doesn't mean shit.
He takes his axe, swings it high overhead, brings it crashing down. The jelly is splattered in half against the 2 walls, and the 2 halves form and turn and begin coming at you.
God damn it. Use the flat side of your axe next time.
What'd you crit with the slashing?
Slashing. We had 2, then we had 5, then we had 3, now we have 4.
After slashing through it, see him splashed against the walls, and I just want to like turn to Zahat and be like, "We can do this, right?" And I see the report like, "Real persistent, yeah. Really don't know when to quit these ones." All right, that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Lassair. What do you do? Oh my
We're
god.
advancing. And
Blame Robin for not running. Okay, I rolled the 1d100. Nibbles inspired. He's attacking.
against this one.
Okay, got it. Very nice. All right, and you hit. Your firebolt flies across the room, strikes the jelly. A little singe mark comes off of it. I'm sorry about you guys' rolls tonight.
It doesn't have eyes,
What?
but if it had eyes, you could see it. Just look down, look up to you. What?
You say that, but I actually rolled a max damage roll in my last turn, so I'm here for it.
So, Jock 2 fires a flame seed at the jelly. It goes into the jelly and explodes, casting the jelly all across the room, and it does not reform.
All right, we're fine.
Jack-
It's fine.
Jack-
It's
We
fine.
can do this!
Jock 2 is our new tank.
It really is.
It
All right,
is
Lizzie.
stupid. I have with its fucking 22 AC. I still get hit every fucking turn.
What do you do, Lizzie?
22 AC, and I'm getting hit every goddamn turn by a motherfucker.
You guys get up on that retreat real quick.
Well, I mean,
But you can still dash as a bonus action.
I can't.
I just wanted to check in. Oh yeah, still shit.
Nope. All right, running. No. I'm going to try to cast Firebolt to.
Okay, name your target first.
Yeah, it was. Are both of them alive? I can't really see all that well. I can
Yes,
see
both
these
of them
two.
are alive.
Okay.
Yep,
then
both of them
I'm
are
gonna
alive.
I'm gonna shoot for the one in front of Namul. This one.
Okay.
Also, feel free to move my control of Meredith's character.
Oh yeah, good point. All right, and it hits. It slams into it. Does 3 fire damage. Burns a chunk of the creature away. But the creature is able to reform and continue its attack against Namul.
Okay.
Got any
Back
more
into
movements,
fuck
Lizzie?
up again.
I will not be caught in this.
Yeah, we're gonna take 10 feet forward, 20 feet back, 10 feet forward.
Really?
We'll eventually do this,
Totten,
guys.
what do you do, Totten?
Alright, fuck it. Spells aren't working.
Oh god.
I recommend slashing them.
Well-
Works real well. Costs me half every
The
time.
hammer.
All right. So, what was your target?
The one in front of me.
Okay. So he takes his hammer, swings it across, slams the jelly into the wall. It splatters, and as he pulls the hammer away, it wraps itself around the end of the hammer and is beginning to advance towards you. However, its form is a bit more liquidy than it was prior.
If only I hadn't burned that last spell, this would have set my weapon on fire.
Second ever.
That would have been amazing.
Think you're
Never
fucking
know.
clever.
Never
All right. Got any bonus actions?
Not gonna move. I don't think I have any spell. I don't have any bonus action spells. Well, no bonus. No bonus action cantrips at least.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I guess I'm done right here.
And then there were 3.
Robin. What do you
What
do,
about-
Robin?
The one that's like attached to his hammer, is there still a good chunk of it that's not on his hammer?
Because it's
I
on
wanna
his person,
shoot
I imagine he's trying to like get up, get the fuck up.
I wish I still had a
If you
spell
would-
slot. That's what I just. You think you're fucking clever. Searing smite.
Yeah,
my
a
plan
poor
was to
attack
shoot
against
it,
the.
But if you don't think it's realistic for me to shoot something that's like, I can't really
Just
tell.
shoot the one at
Yeah, it's being shaken around, and you can try for it, but if you roll poorly, you're gonna hit Totten.
Yeah,
Try
I'll
for it
shoot the
anyway.
one in-
Fuck you.
Shoot the one
I'll
at the
shoot
wall.
one yeah, I'm shooting the one in front of Namul.
Okay, and
Not
it
hitting
hits
me.
for 4 damage, and it takes an additional roll 1d3 or 1d4, excuse me.
Hot potatoes.
Ooh.
Takes an additional 4 damage and is lit on fire with the napalm that you've made. So now it is also as before burning.
Oh, God.
Well, that's horrifying. All right, Robin, do you have any movements or bonus actions or anything?
Nope, I'm just gonna stand here. I
Just
believe.
All right. So the first ochre jelly is going to attack Namul, and it's gonna hit,
Find them all.
and
Go ahead.
so it lashes out with this big fist, smashes Namul against the ground, and begins to pull itself over his unconscious body, and it's sort of absorbing him into its own body as it does.
Wait.
Namul, you
Oh
can.
no, is it dissolving?
Wait.
Clothes
I heard
off?
wait.
Wait.
What do you do?
Another shift.
Go on, no shift. So you're redoing the attack.
Yes.
All right. So
Probably should have told her that I have disadvantage on this, but whatever.
yeah. So were you reckless last turn?
Yes.
He was.
I did bother
Okay,
reminding you
so-
because you rolled a 16 anyway.
So Namul is just like suddenly comes out of the jelly. His skin begins to unmelt, and the jelly's the pseudopod is in the air, and it smashes down again.
God damn it.
I mean, there's still a chance I survive. Small chance, very small,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there.
No.
And this time dealing.
Oh my
So-
god!
Just this time it's worse. It smashes down on the wall, kind of like grips him, smacks him into the ceiling, and brings him back down. And now he's completely inside the jelly as it's now dissolving his body as he's inside of it. Each turn he's going to take a failed save, and if he fails his saves, his body will be dissolved in acid. If he fails all of them.
Oh, so it's an auto. Okay. So is it an auto fail? Or...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an auto.
auto-
It's
okay.
an auto fail. You will take acid damage from being inside of it, and if you take 3 fails, you are melted. So the
died.
next ochre jelly attacks Totten. and it's going to fail.
Don't do shit.
And then the one below is going to attack Jock 2,
Hit.
and it's going to succeed.
Kill Jack 2.
Kill Chuck.
There's the first. There's the bludgeoning. And
Oof,
here's the
I
acid. So
killed
Jock
him.
2 is same thing before. It tries to consume him but can't, and the creature just out of existence.
And here he comes.
I need Chuck
Moving on
to-
down the hall.
I need Chuck
And he
to
begins to-
explode.
Worm his way, and he stops here, but he begins to deform and start to move over and around. So Namul, take one failed save.
Failed.
Lasair, what do you do?
Quick question: the one that was on fire before, did it take 3 damage or did it die? I can't quite see it, so I can't tell.
The one that was over there, that one over there died. This one died. This one was on fire, but it wasn't enough to kill it. And I'm assuming you said it went out after 2 or 3 turns.
The oil burns for 2 turns.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, so he took his damage, but he didn't die from it.
Okay.
All right, Lasair, what to do?
I mean, I survived. There's no way the ogre survived this next turn, so.
Firebolt.
Shut the
He
fuck
shoots
up,
a
Josh.
firebolt at the creature that's absorbing Namul. It hits, penetrates, and explodes the jelly into the wall. There's going to be a 1d100 chance that
So I think
part
I
of the
autofill
flame
here.
hurts Namul. Namul, roll 1d100. It's a 48% chance. You got to roll lower.
Oh god.
Alright.
Nice.
All right, so just miraculously, the thing hits, explodes, and Namul's body is cushioned by the very jelly that's killing him, and he is kind of flung to the ground. But no harm comes to him, as the jelly that was consuming him is killed. All right. Got anything else, Lasair?
No, I don't think I have a lot of bonus actions.
It's
All
fine.
right, Lizzie, what do you do?
Do it again! Do it again!
So Lizzie, just to give you some reference, what you're looking at, you have, it's hard to tell, but you have 2 living jellies in the hallway, one to the bottom, one to the top, and you can't see them very well, but because they're in enough light by that torch, you can see them. If they were super obscured, I wouldn't let you get an attack on them, but
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
attack this one.
okay.
I'm actually surprised that torch is still burning, all considering it got doused in the oil that only burned for 2 turns.
Well, my thought process was that it's doused in oil, but the actual part of the torch that is burning wouldn't have been put out by it, you know?
Yep, still a piece of wood.
I wouldn't think.
It's
I'm still a piece of wood,
fire.
still
I don't
burning,
know, I'm
it's still
not,
burning the
I'm not
torch.
an expert on oil.
I'm not a torchologist either, so I just ruled that. So yeah, Lizzie reaches up, shoots a firebolt. This is probably the most petering firebolt ever, but damn, is it accurate as it slams into the jelly, burns a little. But if the jelly could roll its eyes, it would.
That's 2
Lizzie, do you have any
ones
additional
of
actions?
fire spells.
I know, it's just bad.
What you doing?
I'm standing here.
I'm coming to join the fight, bro.
All right, Totten, what do you
Still
do?
unanswered questions about humans and giants that he needs to answer.
Can I hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
You grab the jelly and hit another jelly.
I mean, yeah, how attached to my hammer is it right now?
They're
No,
jellies, I
he's
doubt that's gonna
holding
happen.
onto your hammer. So I mean, it's kind of one of those things where if you swing, you'd have to either if you hit 2 jellies together, they're just going to kind of. But your weapon can do damage to one or the other. So if you use your action to smash the jelly on your hammer against a wall, it will be treated as a melee weapon attack. If you use it to hit another jelly, the jelly you target will take damage if it hits. That's it.
Now I'll just smack this one against the wall, then shake it
Get
off.
off!
Okay.
Hammer, yes!
Hammer, please. Hammer dead.
So you swing your hammer against the wall. As you do, you cause a door to cave open, and the jelly is splattered into the room. Though he's not down, he gets knocked off of your hammer, and begins to like slowly pulling itself back together.
These
I
one
assume
things
I'm-
has an interesting way to open that door.
Another jelly comes out the door.
I assume I'm still
Oh,
engaged.
God.
Range. Fuck. Do I take the chance? Yeah, fuck it. I might as well. Because I can't
Don't
move nimble.
Touch
either.
me!
Yeah, well,
Am I staying
first,
in my dead state?
It's an
I
axe.
say it's my destiny.
Ah, of course, Spirit of the Dying.
Don't touch me. But
Sadly, Spirit of the Dying's an action, so you have to hold out for a moment. I'm just gonna move myself
I'll
in
hold
between.
up forever.
I want to. Can I move in between the mole and this one?
Yeah, you're only moving a couple of feet, so I'll allow that you kind of push Namul out of the way and put yourself in between. Yeah. If it was a big long distance, that's another story. But I look at it like time, you know. So. All right, Robin, you have what? 1 burning arrow left? 2?
3.
I'll say 3. She set 5 on fire.
Oh.
I only used.
Okay, yeah, I can't count. I need you to help me out with that. So you have 3 burning arrows left. All right.
Our DM
It's
can't
hard
count,
for me
guys.
to tell which slimes are alive in this corridor and which ones are dead because it's
That
There's
one.
also 3 of us standing in your way at this point.
Yeah, so and it's obscured. You've got a lot of things in your way. You can say for sure though that this one's still coming at him.
Okay, can I shoot it? I can't because I.
Take a step down to kind of give yourself some room on that one because you have 3 people in front of you. Although one of them is kind of like on the floor, but
When I
But he's still a big motherfucker.
okay, go for it. Okay, so you fire your arrow across the room. It slams into it, and as it does, it just melts its way through and lands on the ground behind it as the creature just completely disforms and falls to a puddle on the ground.
Blech.
Any more movement?
Nope.
Oh yay!
Oh.
U.S.
You guys
government.
forget, combat's not over.
So the one jelly that was in the room worms its way back out, kind of shakes the dust off its body, and attacks
Come at me, you
Cotton.
bastard.
All right, and that's going to be a miss. Namul, make a death saving throw.
You'll be fine.
He's not.
Nice.
He succeeds. Very nice.
Even if
Well,
not,
Sayer, what do you
I
do?
would immediately hit him with Spare the Dying. He would be fine.
It's a battle. I'll be all right.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you do,
I won't
Lasair?
think I'm a failure. I'm good.
All right, so Lasair is going to scroll through his menu. He's gonna get up behind Lizzie, and just like in her ear. This one thinks you should duck.
Duck.
And then on the last living jelly,
Miss.
All right. So shoots a firebolt down the hall. As the jelly like comes out of it, just kind of like pulling its way out and attacks Totten. A firebolt blasts into it, explodes, and the jelly splatters all over the room, killing it.
Low AC.
Combat is over.
Spare the Dying.
Okay. Yeah, Totten spares the dying, and now Namul is stabilized. You guys will need to get him some healing or something like that to get him up.
Namul.
No, I've done all. I've done all I can.
Also
Yeah.
Namul.
All right, so Namul, you have 6 hit points left. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna go.
And I'm
We're all
empty.
gonna take. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. You guys, I'm talking about pee, whatever. You just reached level 3. So you'll roll your hit die and plug your stats in, but keep in mind you're not getting a break or anything like that. So just roll your hit points to increase your hit point maximum and give yourself whatever hit points you roll as part of your level up. But don't increase your current hit points. Just increase your maximum hit points. It's like
God
Josh
damn
didn't just
it.
heal for 11 hit points. He just now has 11 more that he could have. So just keep that in mind. And Lasair rolled a 1. Lasair reroll.
Is this
All right,
already
so
add
I'm still at 6. In other words, right?
This is already adding my con. I
Correct.
assume it's
Yeah,
already
you
adding
don't
my
you
con.
don't regain hit points for this, guys. You just increase your maximum.
I assume this is
so there you
already
go.
rolling my con mod.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right, guys. And then obviously last year, yeah, add your Constitution modifier to that 3. And I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back in a minute. Make sure you guys have your stats ready, and then we'll keep going. Whatever you have at
I
level 3.
assume I.
That is with my Constitution modifier.
Oh God.
Would we? Oh, I'll wait for him to be back.
Wait, you have a 0 con modifier?
Yes, I do.
A rip. Oh, so yeah, you can always just roll a hit die instead of typing it in if you want. Super easy peasy.
Nah.
All right. So,
I assume Jordan will rule it that we're still out of slots, though. If we were already out of slots.
oh yeah,
Just
we
like
don't
with-
magically heal or anything. So yeah, we're still shafted.
Fucking hell.
But
Have
I do get more spell slots, so I
Oh no, but you're still out. You're still tapped.
Yeah.
really
Just like you don't heal.
Yeah.
Just like you're not going to heal. You're not going to
Yeah, if you're
regenerate
not
spells.
recovering anything.
You're not going to create
Change
your
your
spell slots suddenly.
I suddenly feel the ability to cast more spells. All
But
right,
I'm a little tired.
But I'm
So-
also really tired.
so we're taking like a really long nap after this, right?
No, I'm getting my path. We're good for the rest of the game.
Mole's got exhaustion again.
Let me look up Path of the Bear. I'm pretty sure this is where I want it.
I can do second level spells now. Huzzah! I can also prepare more spells. What do I want to prepare? What do I want to prepare?
All right, I'm back, and I'm good whenever everybody else is back. Who else here?
I am,
We're
but
all
I still need
I think
to
everyone's still here.
Charles, Meredith.
together.
Okay, so Charles and Meredith aren't back yet.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
I get Scorching Ray for free. Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Path of the Totem Warrior.
Oh yeah, this is where I keep forgetting level 3 is where you guys get stuff, like actual stuff.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, yeah, but you already got your thing at level 1.
Yeah, so I can't
two.
hold people until I cast a spell. God, that's so weird.
Eating up a soup.
You're fine.
I have to use a spell to give someone the tea.
Happens to the best of us.
It says hold
You-
person, so I can't like give hugs or anything without using a spell slot.
Shut the fuck up. God, you're not funny.
I like how
I
I
also-
gain, you know, I gain one more spell slot in level 1, and then I gain 2 in level 2 because of the level up, but it's like, nope, you're still tapped.
Yeah,
You're still tapped. Fuck.
Yep. Yep. So,
You're still not feeling good.
Well, my rage just got that much better.
I vote taking a 4-hour nap.
yep.
Just
Yeah,
tell the
short
dwarves
rests-
to shut up for a minute.
Short rests are always a thing. Obviously, it's one of those things you got to be careful with them to begin with. But short rests are always a thing. Long rests, you know, it's a dangerous world. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Alright.
Like a dragon.
While
Especially a
raging, I
dragon.
now have
Like a dragon.
resistance to all damage except psychic damage.
Speaking of, where is the dragon? Charles, roll a d. Or well, no, Josh, you're here. Roll a d20.
Alright. Well, luckily, I've been rolling very good tonight, so. This
Well,
is where
it's not
I
really
fuck
good
up.
or bad. On
An
a spectrum. An 8.
He's here!
He's not.
Oh, he's,
Well, he's not
right here in the cave.
Yeah, no, he comes out. What are you doing here?
The last ochre jelly splits and turns into the dragon.
Plot twist.
Alright, so I'm gonna remove the ochre jelly tokens, but you guys understand that there's just ochre jelly splattered all over the fucking place.
Is it still acidic? Do we need to not step in it?
It is mildly acidic now at this point. However, the digestive enzymes are no longer working as they should be. So I wouldn't recommend laying in it, but you can kind of like put your boots in it and shit, you know.
Can I
It's
get
not
a
like
sample?
a pool, it's more of like a puddle. And yes, you can if you have something to contain it with.
I would like to get a sample.
Okay. Give me an investigation check to see how well your example. I mean, I don't really need much from it, but see how well your example gathering goes.
Example?
Example gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
Investigation.
sample?
Yeah, just give me an example. Yeah. Well, she said example, and I copied what she said.
Oh, yeah, I got more
Uh,
rages.
Yeah. So how much of a sample would you like to have taken then? Because you had plenty of good roll there.
Just like half a vial.
The whole jelly.
Okay. So then you have half a vial of ochre jelly.
Kill.
This one does not think that would be good on a peanut butter sandwich.
You note that the parts, a little bit of it came in contact with your fingertips, and your fingertips kind of went numb and turned red, like a sunburn almost. I guess sunburn wouldn't really be numb, but it does feel like this really like burning sensation. Not enough to hurt you, but enough to make you kind of feel that sensation.
Kill.
It tingles when you
Alright.
touch it.
It
Shut the fuck
does.
up, Riley. 30 seconds on the
All
soup.
right. Oh, you're
Alright, so
fine,
yeah,
man.
I think
Thanks.
we go into the temple there with all the blood and stuff, and we shut the doors, and we yeah, I think we take a break. I'm kind of tired. Not gonna lie.
Geese when they're gonna geese.
A bit.
Fuck these dwarves. They didn't tell us that
They
they'd
were
already
gonna
split
help.
one of them.
Also, as I'm passing by Tahetan to go into the room, I want to like put my hand on his shoulder and like lean in real close this time. Yeah, you owe me a lot of loot for this shit.
I promised nothing.
You guys are free to move since Charles is technically here. So
Wait for me!
Can I plot with Robin to steal Tahetan's shit if we don't get loot?
Okay, look here.
absolutely.
This is how I kill.
So
This is why I
Lizzie,
kill
Lizzie, as you pass by that open doorway to the south there, you kind of feel this sort of like just empty calling out like it's like when you're looking down the hall, although it's dark and you can't quite see, you can feel it pulling you in.
Cool.
Lizzie. Okay.
I would like to.
I meant to say
let me
Lizzie.
see.
I would like to not do that.
Don't. We're gonna go down the hallway without rest pocket.
I would like to give little Schwartz a little scratch, and as I do, cast light on Schwartz.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear. Oh, Namul, would you like to come down this narrow hallway and get the loot? Oh shit! All right.
I hate to break it to you,
Alright,
Lasair will be napping in the room.
Just picks
Alright,
lots
so
of air and
20,
knapsack up.
20 and 20. All players see. There we go. All right,
Okay.
and begins to shine.
And I want to move. I want Schwartz to move down here.
What I'm gonna have to do is let's just do cat. I gotta create a little token and move the light off of you. You're not gonna be able to. Can you see telepathically what Schwartz sees? I doubt it, right?
I can, but I have to be in a meditative state, and I can't hear or see anything going around me. I can only see and hear what's going around Schwartz.
Okay, so you then can see it, huh?
Let me see here.
Are you gonna go into a meditative state or?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna use your familiar vision?
Yep.
Okay, then
Do you want to like warn somebody so
go
I can
into-
like carry you elsewhere?
So while they're
sure.
thinking about that, Lasair, roll investigation.
He investigated
Oh.
quite well.
So Lasair, you're able to look at it and determine that it is a sacrificial altar. Just looking at the paintings around the room that you saw before coming in the first time, and the altar itself, you're pretty sure this was like a sacrificial chamber to their god Abathor. So,
Just a
And
quick
Lizzie,
personal
you're-
check. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, I was saying the dwarves are outside right now, or what?
yeah, the dwarves are outside with Robin. She's hanging out.
Okay.
I'm going to look to Teton and be like, "Hey, I'm about to get really still and not be able to see or hear anything. Can you just hang out? Cool." And then go into the state without.
Now she does so in what way?
I don't even hear that. I'm just
I
like,
know.
nope, I'm already gone.
Yep. She just nopes out.
And it's like tap her a bit. I just kind of pick her up, just one arm, just carry her out there.
All
Just
right,
drag
that's
her
fine.
with me.
So, as the cat goes in the hall, you see two closed doors. One close, one far.
Can I hear anything?
Nope, you cannot hear anything. You hear Lasair to the north tapping around and checking things and humming to himself.
Same with down here.
On the other side, you hear nothing. The occasional kind of like a crumbling rock.
Does it look like the doors are locked?
I wouldn't know what a locked door would look like versus an unlocked door.
Well, I mean, is it obviously locked, like chains or anything like that, or is it just?
Oh, okay, yeah. They're closed, and there is a handle that is embedded into the door. So you like reach in, grasp the handle, and like it would like possibly turn or pull or push. It's not like a traditional door handle. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay.
Robin.
So Robin does exactly that, and they say, well, that's fair. And Dazzlin, he steps inside, and he's like, I wonder what can be found. It completely disregards your paper. It's like, I wonder what awaits us in here. And he starts going inside. Norbus nods.
No, she's gonna turn to Norbin and immediately like hold it in front of his face before he can walk past her.
He squints at it, and he's like, I can only read Dwarvish.
Fine.
Sorry.
Sign it, you piece of shit.
So Lasair hears that and walks over to Robin, takes the quest, pulls out a sheet of paper, basically rescribes it in Dwarven, and gives it back to Robin.
I am holding up both pieces of paper in their face and following them with it.
As they all come scurrying in here, I'm like, wait, what's all this about? I'm trying to sleep here. What the hell?
All right. So the dwarves are like, all right, fine, and he takes it and he signs it. Lasair, roll perception for me.
God damn it! There's another one on the roof.
Robin, shoot him, motherfucker!
No, I was seeing what he had. No, so it's, you noticed your 2 secret doors earlier, but that's all you got. But yeah, no, they take the paper and they, all right, fine, whatever, and they sign it and they begin fiddling around the room.
Can we sleep?
Do I see anything in this room?
And just rubble from. So there's a hallway off to your right, but a collapse has blocked it off.
Cool.
Guess I should have left Lizzie in my control.
So, are we taking a rest or what are we doing?
At this point, Lizzie comes back too.
If not, I'll just fucking stroll down the hallway. Fuck it, let's go.
I put her down.
The cat? That's awful.
What?
Riley.
I put Lizzie down.
That's
which might
even
be worse.
All right.
But shut the fuck up. But Titan is starting to sit back and is all for a fucking rest right now. A short rest.
Lasair's gonna
Are
go.
we taking a short rest?
Lasair's gonna go over here between the wall and the altar, and take a rest.
Okay.
So around the
Everyone
table
who's
is
taking a short. Everyone, yeah, if you're taking a short rest, go ahead and roll your hit dice. However many you want to roll.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 20.
Ooh, good rolls.
Spicy.
Oh my god! Welcome to the
That's
shit.
unlucky.
Welcome to the shit rolls league, buddy.
All 3 of your hit dice for 5.
Oh god. All right.
I'm really voting for that long rest now.
So
Oh my god! I think I have a high constitution. I too am rolling ones.
Alright.
Oh, okay. That's full health.
Lizzie, were you doing anything during the rest?
That 3rd hit dice?
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you have your 3rd
Okay,
hit die. Yeah. I was gonna give you that. I mean, that's reasonable.
Wow. Riley and I are fucking roll. Wait, did I also? No, I rolled a 6 and not a 7. It's like, did we just roll the same goddamn rolls?
I'm almost at full health.
Lizzie, you notice, you know that hall that your cat went down originally, down to the south?
Uh-huh.
So you notice a sort of weird shape to this wall that is perfectly lined up with where that door was to the south.
Fascinating.
Wow.
So is our rest over then?
Your rest is over.
I guess the
Alright.
dwarves
How
found
many
fuck
spell
all.
slots I recovered?
They're just casually searching the room, messing around with things. messing with the paintings on the walls of everything. Lizzie, I'll reiterate for you since you just to give set the scene for you because you weren't here when they came in, but they walked in and they see this blood-stained altar on the east side of the room. Lassair, he discovered 2 sort of weird doors down here potentially. You have your 4 pillars holding the room up, although they seem to collapse partially through time. And then painted on the walls are like all kind of like dwarvish symbolic things, like these like dwarves sacrificing people on their altars to like their god. There's another like dwarvish like god centerpiece that's clutching this sort of emerald jewel in his hand and smiling greedily, and there's sort of like dwarves going to war and winning and looting for their god, and they seem to worship the treasures.
Alright, so as I break in, I'm just gonna pat Robin on the shoulder. Like, alright, I'm gonna go find the loot as I just head back down to this new passageway we found.
I will say I can read. Well, Dwarvish is one of the languages I know, but it's like I'm learning it, so I'm still kind of like new to it. Is there any like Dwarvish runes or anything around here?
No. You just all you noticed was that it. Oh, you're fine. I'll let you know. I'll keep moving at your pace, obviously, for when you go into the dungeons. But you just noticed that it looks not unlike the rest of the wall around it, and you know that there's a door in that same place down that hall.
Okay, I want to try to push against it.
Okay, make an investigation check against it.
Oof.
Okay. I'll give you advantage because you know something's there. You know what you're investigating. So you spend a little bit of time messing with it, and eventually as you push against it, it goes forward and slides away, revealing a short hallway with a door.
Cool.
Is this a Heinemol moment?
Yeah, actually, matter of fact, Nimble, you hear Lizzie stepping down the hall to your left, now north.
I'm gonna readying my axe.
Yeah. So, Lizzie, you reach out, you take hold of the handle, you have to kind of turn it a little bit, but as you do, the door swings free, and you see Nimble standing on the opposite side.
As it opens, I swing my axe.
All right, make an attack against it.
God damn it!
Unless he has advantage, he misses.
No, as he swings, Lizzie sees the axe coming her way, steps backwards back into the hallway. The axe collides with the ground, and she pokes her head out.
Oh shit! It's you. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, how did you? Where did? Oh,
Hearing the mole's battle cry, Lassair is gonna
quickly
rush down.
No! Wow.
The dwarves look at Robin, and they're like, they're gonna kill each other.
I wanted to follow the mole, but I was AFK, so I'm assuming he went this way.
I went down the long hallway around. Right, so yeah,
just kind of.
Oh, I found people, but I can't see.
Yeah, I can't see.
No one has any light, and no one has dark vision, so it's just like, all right, well.
Oh right, where's my
bumping
cat?
into each other. So
Actually,
let me put your cat is on your shoulder.
yes, one of you has dark vision. Oh, produce flame.
And now he is producing flame. So what we'll do is
I'm gonna pet Lizzie on the head, but I'm really sorry, but like you probably shouldn't like just come up behind people like that.
But if my cat is on my shoulder, my cat still had light cast on him, and that's an hour.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I put the light on you, by the way, Lizzie. So your cat's on your shoulder and the light's on you. Yeah, that was just a I didn't realize. So you come to a door at the end of the hallway.
Oh no.
What's up, Tatton?
No, I was just
By the way, the only light we see is Lassayer's light.
We'll get to Charles first. So Charles, what were you gonna ask?
Huh? What?
What were you gonna ask the dwarves? Okay.
I don't remember what was it.
Oh, I was just pointing out that we could only see Lizzie's light. Or
you can see
Lassayer's light.
Did I not put all players see light? I did not. I'm a dumb fuck.
That's what you.
All right. Moving on. All right. So Namul, what do you do?
Turn to the boy part. Why is Lassayer upside down? Whatever. I just want to turn, but wait. There's a door.
Have you
Should we
tried
open
pushing
it?
it open?
Well, you see, I was going to ask if we should do that, yeah. Last time we opened the door, one of us almost killed the other. We all here? Everyone here? Roll call. Yeah, alright, it looks like we're all good. Alright.
Present.
Alright, yeah, alright. I'm gonna turn around and push the door open.
I can't heal
So
you.
you reach your hand into the little thing and you clutch it and turn. You hear a click.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
starting with Namul. What do you do?
I push! I don't know what you
All right,
expect, I'm pushing the door open.
Lizzie, you hear as he turns the handle, you hear a click. What do you do?
We just all bellowed into this hallway together. And Mel's like, open it in the door. Oh, a click. That must be the lock turning. Alright.
Wait. So he turns the handle. I hear the click.
So he sticks his hand into like a little circular hole, takes hold of the handle, and turns it. It's like an embedded handle inside the door, circular little handle, and he turns it. You hear a click as he does.
Probably a trap.
This is all
Hey,
happening
you could be
within a
away
second,
from
so I'm just
the
seeing
door.
what you're. All right, I'll say you hear from down the hall. You hear a click. What do you do? Duck.
He says.
All right, Robin, roll a perception. Robin and Totten, roll a perception check to see if you hear.
I was about to say Titan doesn't hear
From behind!
shit. Titan doesn't hear shit.
Perception to see if they hear it. Gotcha.
To hear if they hear
Can
because
I
they're
do-
farther away. So
Can I do a perception? Can my perception be to see if I can see Lassair ducking in front of me?
He's lit up. I'm pretty
Sure.
sure you see it.
Yeah, you see him ducking.
If I
you-
see
you-
him
you
duck,
see it.
I will also duck.
okay.
I've like just freshly
Alright.
rounded the corner. It's like, what's up?
That's what a floor trap is.
So
Where are you guys down there? What?
so there's a click, and then a pincer from both sides of the handle stab into your hand, dealing 2 piercing damage. Your hand is pinned inside. Totten, on your side of the hall, a trap door opens and a boulder comes rolling out towards you.
God damn it!
Can I use chronal shift?
Yes.
To tell him not to do it?
Yep.
Yeah. You can use chronal shift.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, Lizzie uses chronal shift to like just the moment when he sticks his hand and I hear the click.
Damn. Oh, when you hear the click,
Alright.
it's too late. I'm still fine.
So, well, I mean, you can chronal shift back to the moment he reaches out. I'm fine with that. We're talking about a second here. So, the boulder comes rolling out. It slams into Tehetan, dealing 23 damage, and then it rolls back off of him, rolls back up into the thing. His body kind of puts his back unbreaks.
Titan goes unconscious.
And Namul is reaching out for the handle. Lizzie, what do you do?
I
Titan goes
immediately put
unconscious.
my hands on him and go.
We'll say like
Now,
as
Mul,
she
everyone
grabs
in the
me, my
hall
hand
is a-
like
is-
on the handle.
Yeah. Now, Lizzie, question: chronal shift. Is everyone aware of it, or is it just you that's aware of it?
I hope it's only she that's aware of it, because I would be fucking horrified at this point. I can't get it back to life.
It doesn't say. It just says you can magically exert limited control over the flow of time around a creature. So, as a
it's around a
reaction,
creature?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it undo that for this one. We'll call it. You know, we'll go from we'll call that and say you undid him doing that, which will undo this trap. But in the future, now that we know, we'll have to be careful about how
Oh
we
no,
use it.
it makes
Um,
sense. So, well, if she undid it around me, yeah, then it would. Yeah, that's a really.
I'm gonna
weird
have it
skill,
undo
isn't it?
cause and I'm gonna have it undo cause and effect of what Namul
Yeah,
just
that
did.
makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? So, the
Yeah.
otherwise
So
it's pointless for her
everyone,
to have.
which would mean everyone is aware of it except for me, who has now
Yep,
put his
everyone
hand
but
on the
Namul.
handle as you grab him.
Oh God, poor
Yeah,
Ted.
you've undone cause and effect around Namul, but he is
Poor
unaware.
Ted.
So you
Lasser's trying to push his way back out of the hallway.
This one is nope. This one is nope.
This one says no, this one says no, this one says no, this one
Well,
says
I
no.
mean, I imagine we have about like before they run out. I imagine we have like half a second to decide what's going to happen before they try and run out. As my hand's
pretty
like
much,
on
yeah.
the handle, and
So
she's like,
they're
"Stop,
running.
stop, stop."
They're running out of the room. Lizzie, no. Namul, what do you do?
You see Titan.
I mean, hand on it still. Like, hand on it still. I'm just gonna turn around like, what? You just told me to open the door. We're all here.
Nope, I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
What? Why would you do that? I really don't understand you. The door.
We're all gonna die if you open that door.
All right. All right. Look, I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration, don't you?
I am.
No. I can literally control time sometimes. Okay.
I'm just
I can
yelling
tell
at-
you.
Don't do it. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm gonna go. I want to investigate where I saw that fucking boulder come out.
All right. So tell me, what
Right there.
happens if I pull this?
We die.
If you pull that to hat and get smooshed by a giant boulder.
Pulls the handle.
I am not fun.
I want to
So,
sit
Todd,
down
where you're
for, like,
standing, there was a trap door that opened in the ceiling above you, and a boulder, like a wedge, comes down, and a boulder rolls down.
That's hard to solve.
Hmm.
Like I said, I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce and just think for a moment.
I just kind
That's dangerous.
of look at it. Does it look like I could try and pry the thing open by any chance?
Okay,
Right,
bellboy, calm down.
Calm down.
Well, so you're aware of it, so you know that it's like the secret doors from before, so you can kind of see that it looks a little bit
So
different.
it's
but
flush, but it's not.
It's flush. It's flush, but it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go. All right, everybody, leave. I got an idea.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
He's gonna turn the
God.
door handle and then he's gonna try and
And
smack
I'm only going to. I'm gonna pull Jordan to another channel for 3 seconds. That'll take 3 seconds to explain what I want to do.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I have
What's
50
up?
foot of hemp, and I'm gonna tie it around the handle, walk into the hallway with him, and pull it. I just want to give them a scare.
Okay.
Let's make it so.
All right.
Well, that's not good.
So I'm gonna do what I mentioned. I'm just gonna come waltzing back down the hallway. Let's see that. Or can we a little room, yeah?
Are we all out of the room? Schwartz, you here? Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right, yeah, all right.
Where's
All right.
Tatton?
I'm
Ready?
gone.
All right.
He's positioned himself away. So he yanks on this hempen rope that he's tied to the door handle. You hear a click, and then the ceiling comes down again right in front of you, Tatton, and the boulder rolls down and just slams into the door on the other end of the hall.
Just gonna turn around. Huh. All right. Maybe you were right. Maybe that would have been bad. Huh.
Did it just stop at the door?
Yeah, so Tatton, you no longer can proceed forward.
Oh.
So there's
Oh,
a
it stopped in
literal
front of me.
stone wedge. There's a stone wedge that
Oh,
came
gotcha.
down, hit the
to
ground,
get
and
my
the boulder rolled down it. So to Hetton, yeah, I'll actually draw a line just so you just can understand. Like, I know you understand, but there is a literal block
Oh.
in your path.
Bloop, bloop,
All right.
bloop.
So just bloop bloop go all the way around. Do we see is the boulder like at the end of the hall now?
Yeah, I'll put a little token down for you.
Bloop, bloop.
But
Oh boy.
I would like to charm the boulder to move out of the way.
give it your best shot, man.
Intimidate the boulder.
Yeah, hold on. Hold my flake up to the
no
boulder.
longer fights in the arena.
So is the boulder the full length of the hall, or can we like try and finagle around it and like work with it? And,
Well, I can't find a good circular one, so let me do this. I'll just draw a circle.
What I was gonna say is Titan just pops around the corner. He's like, "Oh, I got this hammer.
it's a boulder.
Yeah,
You're just gonna try and
so-
smash it.
I have a hammer."
So the boulder is about 8 by 4, so about just almost as wide as the hallway is, and almost as tall as the 10-foot ceilings are. And it's at the
big
end of the
fucking-
hall where it crashed into the door.
The
Did it crash
boulder
the door
will not
open?
allow you to go through the door.
If anyone has any objection, unless somebody has objections, I'm gonna start smashing on the boulder. Just see if I can see how easy it is to break up.
I mean, you know, if you want to just go punch a boulder, I guess you can do that. Yeah.
The boulder is conflicted about hitting a turtle.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, make an attack against it.
Still triggered and scarred slightly from where this boulder killed him moments ago.
Rolls
Not to
a
be
1.
inspired.
Rolls a
I
1.
like- Yeah, I like this time shift much better.
Yeah, you can. So you swing and you smash into the boulder, and the boulder cracks on the surface level.
The boulder is no longer
Oh.
conflicted.
You hit the boulder again. The crack deepens and widens.
Turn to fucking Lizzie and just like, like a shoulder nudge, like, oh, maybe he's not so weak after all,
Yeah.
Fuck you. Checking my inventory real quick. Did I happen to have some pythons still?
Yeah, my suggestion was we find a way to pull it, but whatever.
I don't have any pythons, but I'm just gonna fucking hit it again.
Okay.
Whop.
I also don't
So
have
you smack
God.
it again. You get you. It's a 13 because the boulder's prone. But you smack it again because it's not trying to dodge you, and it splits open now, almost completely in half for 8 more damage. It's breaking away.
Whop whop.
Alright. Oh, big hit.
All right. So you kind of crash down one more time, and now the boulder has completely split, and parts of it have come off, and dust and debris kind of fill the room. The boulder is still, it still occupies space, but there's enough room for you guys to squeeze through now if you needed to.
I'm just gonna hit
Oh,
it.
oh,
Is-
I'm gonna hit the small one.
the door is okay. The door is slightly ajar.
Oh, cool.
You know, when I was a little girl, if anyone had told me that I was eventually going to see a giant, humanoid turtle mining a rock with a warhammer, I'd be very skeptical.
I hit the smaller
Yeah.
to try and make the way a little clearer. Oh, well.
Okay, and you start smashing up small parts of the rocks now, and now it's pretty clear. You're still all kind of moving through, but it's not so much a squeeze and more of just I gotta get right past you.
Cool.
Alright, let's go get our loot. Yeah.
Shields out. I'm carefully poking through the fucking door.
Ooh, wait. I got something for this. Schwarz, do the thing. And then Lizzie immediately meditates.
What? Oh, damn it. Alright.
I'm gonna have to make a token for this fucking cat. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. It is my familiar. I'm going
It is
to
a
use
familiar.
them.
No, it's fine. I get it. Just gotta make a token for this fucking cat.
Seeing Lizzie collapse, let's go, does she do
It's
the
not
dolphin?
Oh.
It's not quite collapsing. It's more like she just kind of tunes out. Her eyes glaze over.
Try and pick her up, I guess. She's
I'm trying to
blocking
copy Titan
Uh.
earlier, who just one-armed her over his shoulder. And Robin's like,
Blocking her way. Nope, not gonna work. But can I get her out of the way at least?
Has a Goliath in front of her.
Yeah,
Decides to move
Absolutely. Yeah,
herself.
you could Lizzie's not resisting. You can yeet her.
Like push her off to the side and then step over her.
I just want to
Sure.
say, Schwarz literally jumps on Namul's from Lizzie up to Namul and almost kind of because I imagine Namul's 3 feet taller than Lizzie, and
Namul
Schwarz
7
is-
feet something, yeah.
and Schwarz is on Lizzie's shoulder, so Schwarz literally had to jump and do the cat thing and claw in his shoulder a little bit, and then jump to Tehet and then jump down.
So,
you might-
as
you
you,
might have
as you
to-
well, as you and Schwarz kind of look into the room, there's the room is partially collapsed. What appears to be a hallway heading northeast. But there is a dwarf, or well, rather a half-buried dead dwarf in red armor, and his body is rotted away long ago, and he's got something hanging around his neck, some kind of little necklace of some kind. And the room itself, though, is mostly barren, save for a couple of shelves. This might have been like a waiting room.
Schwarz would like to look at the necklace.
So the necklace itself is just this tiny jeweled little dagger on a silver chain, and the symbol on it has a symbol of Abathor, and it has an inscription that says "Greed kills."
Can Schwarz pick the necklace up in his mouth?
He can.
great kills.
Schwarz does this.
All right, Schwarz now
Schwarz-
has a little tiny necklace.
Okay, and then Schwarz runs up to Tehetin with the little amulet in his mouth.
The amulet itself has little tiny jewels in the hilt.
I just gotta take. I assume it's like offering it up to. I'll like take it to identify for later. Then.
Yep. And then Shores runs in between everyone's legs towards Lizzie, and then you see Lizzie go back to normal. Like, that's cool.
Also, where was it written? Greed kills.
On the blade of the dagger.
Okay, so I didn't see that. Easily make my way in.
Okay. And as you go in, you see this partially collapsed room with a couple of shelves in there and the dwarven body.
Oh. It's an investigation check to see just if there's anything. Never mind.
Let's turn it to head. Alright, where's the loot? Looks like a pile of rubbish to me. Yeah.
I point to the dwarven skeleton.
Well, that's a. Alright, look, that's a dwarf, not a loot.
I'll start searching the bookshelves.
Make an investigation check on the bookshelf. You do manage to find kind of like underneath one of the books. There's 2 copper pieces.
Loot.
Hey Lizzie, can I get by?
Yeah.
So Lasse is going to come into the room and he's just going to peruse the bookshelves, just kind of, because he imagines there's like titles on the book, so he's just going to kind of like dust the spine off each book, looking at the titles.
Some of them are pretty generic, talking about it's like history books and books about Abathor and stuff like that. One of them says The Secret Lives of Ducks.
Lasse is going to pick that up and put it in his pack.
Did Lassair tell us during our break about the doors he found?
You mean the ones that we went through?
We went through one of them.
So Lassair, you discovered 2 doors up in the main hall, and then a third one over that everybody's come down. You've just yet to mess with the second door,
which is like
right
here.
Yeah.
So was that information disclosed or no?
No.
All right.
I guess unless you saw him like poking at the wall with his staff.
Namol and Titan would have.
Oh, yeah, we probably would have.
Based on where we were standing.
So it's like right here, like where the hallway would have been.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Kind of heading. It appears like it would have been heading northeast, and there's a collapse.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So Lasse is just gonna kind of ponder at that, and then thinking about what looks to be the hallway heading that way and the other secret door, and then he's gonna just kind of start roaming around the room again, just kind of look, not focusing on the books anymore, just look around, looking at the wall for any glyphs, any more secret doors.
I want it noted. Lizzie is looking at each individual book, just like for no other reason than, oh my god, books.
Okay. Just refer back to what was discovered earlier.
Investigating the dwarf's body, it looked like he just would have been one of the tenders of this temple.
So his armor and kind of clothing style matches the ones in the paintings in the main hall.
Okay. Any of the gear on him look of decent condition, or?
Oh, it's all rotted.
That's what I thought. Dagger included. Looks like shit.
Well, the dagger itself is just an ornamental thing. It's not. It's an image of a dagger rather than actually a dagger.
Oh, it's okay. Not an actual.
Yeah, it's a little necklace in the shape of a dagger. I mean, if you think about it from an ant, it's in the shape of a greatsword. I don't.
Oh, you meant the dagger. You meant the necklace.
Yeah,
okay.
on his.
Never mind.
Yeah, the necklace is a dagger. Okay, before I get to Lassair, was anybody else in the room?
He's doing shit.
Okay, is anybody else in that room doing anything?
Nope.
Books.
So, Lassair, as you push against the door, it slides over and down to the side, revealing an open room. Partial collapse can be seen.
All right.
As you do, the dwarves are they're peering in behind you, like, ooh.
Wait, hold up. We get the loot. We fought the jelly. All right.
So Lassair is going to kind of very, very, very carefully, very slowly walk through the doorway, as he walks through the doorway, he's gonna take his staff and just like run it around the whole like door frame.
I just see Lathair like walking in. I want to grab his shoulder, like, alright, if you see any doors, don't open them, alright?
Lassier's gonna nod and then continue to proceed slowly down the hallway, like tapping everything on the floor and the walls with the staff as he goes.
So,
Taps the pressure plate.
Yeah. Namul actually is the first one to see something.
What?
So
What? Nope.
Namul, you on the ceiling, you can see a completely and 100% flattened corpse of a dwarven creature, but it is smeared on the ceiling and like appears to have been like embedded in it. Like it was smashed so hard into the roof that it's just there. It doesn't have enough weight to fall back down.
Fuck.
Part of the crew, part of the temple.
Shut the fuck up, really.
Lathair.
Lassier's gonna stop and then just kind of not moving his body, just turn his head to the left to look over his shoulder.
Yeah. So how you reckon he got up there?
Lassier.
So to clarify, he is above this position here,
Okay,
and you guys
so
down
it's in
south
front
are
of
free
you.
to move. He's in front of Lathair, yes.
So Lassier's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna
look
say
up.
that's walking up to Lathair then. Like, yeah.
Lassier looks up. He's like, and then is going to proceed to try to look at and examine as intently as possible the floor in front of him, despite all the rubble.
Okay, make a perception check.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Lathair, there is a pressure plate on the floor in front of you. It is 5 by 5, so it's wide enough for someone to stand on, partially covered by collapse. Not that the collapse is on it, but it's like overhanging over it. So it's kind of like there's like a little underhang, I guess I'll say an open area beneath the rubble where the pressure plate piece of it is, and there's still some of it sticking out as well. You could like there's enough distance for you to step over, or you could just do a little dance on it, like whatever you want.
So Lassier's just gonna just stand there, just holding his staff out, just like staring at it, just contemplating what to do next.
Yeah, like I said, it's 5 by 5 in length and width.
All right, so Lassier's gonna turn around to Namul. This one thinks you should back up a good bit, yes.
Alright, yeah.
So Lassier's going to go back to the door, and he's going to get a running start and jump over the pressure plate.
Make an athletics check.
Whew.
Okay, so you run and jump, partially collide with the wall. As you do, your foot comes down as you're on the other, so you appear on the other side of the plate. Your foot comes down, collides with the pressure plate, and the floor in front of you goes straight up at a rapid rate, kind of knocks you, flips you end over end backwards, but collides with the ceiling, damaging it some more. And now the corpse does, with like a squishing sound, collides with the ground below, triggering the pressure plate, sending it smashing back up there again. This time it sticks for good as the ceiling comes back down, or as the floor comes back down.
There's another pressure plate?
Well, so the pressure plate is on the device. So as it goes up, it smashes, and then it comes back down, and the pressure plate resets.
Okay, so am I on the near side or the far side of that pressure plate?
You're on the far side now.
Oh,
Okay, okay, so I'm over.
You're on the far side. You cleared it, but your foot triggered it.
Okay. All right, so Lassier's he's gonna continue to slowly move down the hallway, looking up to see for any more corpses, but also but with every step up, and then down to look for more pressure plates.
Yeah, no, seeing
Okay,
that.
so ahead of you.
Go, alright. Oh, good.
So ahead of you, the hallway curves off to the left, and also just about 5 feet in front of you and to the right, you see another, what appears to be another one of those sort of false walls.
Okay, so like right
secret
around like,
door, if you will.
like
Mhm.
right here. Okay.
Correct.
But no pressure plates or anything.
No, you don't see any pressure plates.
All right. So Lesser still is now knowing the pressure plates is going to hold his staff with like both hands now, and he's just going to kind of like jab down like at an angle, like
Okay.
every time he takes a step until he gets to that faux door.
Okay. You arrive at the faux door. So like I said, so the hallway in front of you curves off to the left, and then the door's on the right. Robin, what's up?
So we witnessed that pressure plate going off.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it went off, and now it's not going to go off again.
No, he said it reset.
So you saw it trigger twice. The only time it didn't trigger the third time was because the body actually stuck to the roof.
Body did
if
not
you want to
hit the
make a
floor.
little bit, if you want to make a little bit of like a thought about it, it's kind of like, frankly, it's a bit of a poor design. It's interesting because it just keeps smashing until the thing is powderized. But if you also think about it, it'll just keep going.
Never mind then.
So, Lassair, what do you do?
He's
The other
just gonna
party
sit
can
there.
interject whenever you guys need to.
Lassier's just gonna continue examining the door or the faux wall, and while doing so, he's just gonna kind of turn his head to the right and kind of shout down the hallway. This one would like some company, but do be careful, please.
You want us to go through that?
Nimble movement isn't exactly my thing. I'll pass.
Without
No,
missing a beat.
Oh God!
I also want to give
God.
you guys some.
Don't do it,
Yeah.
Nabul.
So, and I'm going to say this as descriptively as possible. Namul runs up and jumps over the gap that is about as tall as your average robin is. Okay, as far as the distance there, the pressure plate. So he jumps, he clears the 5-foot pressure plate and lands safely on the other side.
What the heck? How tall?
Well, you said you're like 5'3".
How high is
The ceiling is the ceiling where you are is it's staggered, but it's 10 to 15 towards the center, and then where they are, it is 12.
So Lassier's gonna interject. Wait, does not one of you have an expanding pole you can use to just vault over this thing?
I was just about to do that before you said it. I was gonna say that, and then you started talking. I'm like, okay, I'll stop. That's why I was asking how high the ceiling was.
12 feet high.
I'm vaulting over it.
Okay. Make an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, vaulting is athletics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, the pole is both
Acrobatics.
lifting.
Yeah, we'll do acrobatics on that. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't
It's a
acrobatics,
skill.
I would do something else.
I mean, that's a fair, that's a reasonable thing. Yeah. So yeah. So you go and you pole vault over to the other side. Lizzie, are you still just reading down there?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Lizzie's not having any
I'm staying in character, damn it.
I'm not having anything to do with that death.
What does one with move? It's an item. It's a magic item. All right. So what are we doing?
So Lassier's just gonna kind of. He's not gonna push it. He's not gonna push it hard. He's just gonna like with his middle finger just kind of tap where the secret door is, and then because he is curious about the end of the hall, so he's just going to again resume the two-handed prodding of the floor with his staff as he just slowly moves down the hall.
Okay. And as you move down the hall, as you're prodding, you're not encountering anything.
Excuse me,
At the end of the
Nabul.
hall, you see another, what appears to be another false wall.
Yeah, I'm going all right. Come,
You're holding.
Yeah,
up
all
the-
right. Look, come on, we'll get a little. All right.
What if he finds
So,
treasure and he
Robin-
takes it all before we get there?
All right. He won't.
Robin, you saw a false wall right here as you passed by.
Last
that-
year's
Was that different from the one last year saw?
No. I just wanted to make sure that you saw it and were aware of it.
So Lasair shrugs and pushes this false wall.
Okay, and it opens right up into the main
Yep.
hallway.
He walks through, shrugs. This one is not sure what he expects. Turns back around.
All right. Look, we'll get the. Wait. All right. Why are you turning around? Where are we going now?
So,
Lasair's
Lasair's gonna climb over Namul.
What? I'm just gonna grab him as he's doing it and put him back in place. Like, hold on.
So, Totten,
you're back over
Totten,
here.
you saw Lasair's light like shoot into the hall for a minute there from where you're standing, and then he just turns around and just walks back away. A door in the room slides open. He's like, yes, and walks away.
Oh, so I saw the door open.
So Lasair's gonna
up
walk
here,
to
'cause
the door.
the light poured into the room.
Yeah.
Lasair's gonna walk to the door, immediately dash towards Namul and try to slide through his legs.
What?
Make
All right,
an acrobatics check.
Yeah, what do I have to make to resist him and try and catch him?
Let's just do a. Ooh, that's a tough one. Just make a. I guess you're just trying to catch him, right? So just make an
Yeah.
unskilled strength check.
An unskilled check? I gotta roll unskilled
yeah.
against his acrobatics check. I'm fucked.
Yeah, because he's being acrobatic and you're just trying to grab. You're not a skilled grabber.
Yeah, my athletics
he-
not being usable.
Yeah. Yeah, he just right through your legs.
Lasair's gonna walk over to Robin.
All right, come back here, you cat! God damn it!
I just gotta. Nah, man.
This
I
one
hope they
thinks
hear all this.
this one thinks if you want to go into that room so bad, go ahead. But trust me, there's nothing in there.
What room we're talking about?
The one.
Yeah,
The one
that's
you're
what I
coming
want
out
to
of.
know.
The
This
one
I know.
where-
I'm yelling down the fucking hallway.
This one wonders if you're so curious. Go look.
What hallway are we talking about?
This one thinks you may be genuinely surprised with what you find.
Did
Wait,
the
where's
door
that?
open when I pushed on?
Oh, how the hell?
So
what
you
the
pushed-
hell?
yeah.
How'd you get back there?
So Robin pushed on the false door and it slid open, revealing a small hallway.
What? There's another door. Oh my god.
Don't you mean a small way?
I step out of the way so Lasair can go first.
Lasair shrug and once again resumes his he takes a staff, goes around the door frame, and then just goes back to two-handing the floor.
Well,
Okay. So as you go into the room, you see halfway down on the north and south side are doors, and on the far end there's collapsed rubble, but you can see through it. You can kind of see through bits and pieces of it. There's like it's clearable. There's another room on the other side that you can see from there.
So Lasair is just gonna again just very meticulously go down the hallway to the rubble. As it gets to the rubble, he's just gonna kind of get real slow. He's gonna kind of almost crawling up, and he's just gonna try to peer through and see what he can see.
So you can kind of see an octagonal-ish looking room, maybe. There appears to be there's like you see a little like a storage chest in there, and what appears to be some type of little shrine. You can't quite make it out.
All right. So Lasair is gonna turn back to his party of two.
As he sees Namul opening the door.
Okay, which door? North or south?
North.
North. Okay, you open the door, revealing another hallway.
Alright.
So before Lasair can speak, he just watches Namul just walk away. He's like,
So Namul, as you walk into the room, it's this there's this empty stone font that kind of juts out of the southwest wall, and a stone wardrobe is against the east wall, holding it's kind of open, and there's these rotted remains of two red leather armor, kind of like similar to what the dwarf that was crushed earlier was wearing. It appears to be like some kind of dressing room.
I loot.
Room, wink, wink.
All right, make an investigation check.
This is gonna be horrible.
Find one cover piece.
So Namul goes through and he does secure a little red strip of cloth.
Yes. All right.
I'm rich.
I'm rich.
Poor it's like, all right. I think this one thinks we can go. Wait, where are you guys going?
So Robin, as you open the southern door, there's a partially collapsed room. It's just like you can tell that it's the opposite side of where Lizzie and you guys were earlier, and it's kind of like the continuation of that hallway.
Okay. And there's
All
nothing
right.
really in that room.
It keeps fucking
Doesn't
going.
appear to be.
Okay.
All right, coast is clear, guys. Nothing up here.
All right, so Lassier's just gonna put his paws together.
Can this one please have your attention? Yes.
Put your paws together now.
Before you insane fuckers keep going on all over this fucking place.
You wanted us here.
Yes, this one does not remember asking you to open
Alright.
doors just randomly.
Look, these are
Not our
really
fault.
mean words. All right, yeah, calm
You're in
down.
charge here.
We're just looking for loot. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
this one thinks if you have a problem with it, that maybe you deserve a sword in your throat.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Feisty kitty. What are you rolling?
Josh has this like 1d100 chart. Like he's just developed this.
Oh.
Determined he's rolling for move.
Fired.
He's rolling for move.
Namul just kind of puts his hand on his axe. Like, all right, I think you need to calm down. All right.
Oh, this one needs to calm down?
Literally that one.
This coming from the dense idiot who just opens doors all willy-nilly.
Yeah. All right. Look. I'm not angry because I'm opening doors, and opening doors doesn't make me angry. All right. But opening doors apparently pisses you off. So. Look, it's a head and talk. Go talk to the priest, all right? And maybe you can work something out. I don't know.
Well, this one does have a question.
Say what?
This one has the question. Since you're all about loot, what phenomenal riches did you find in that room? Yes.
I proudly hold up the red cloth. Yeah. And what do you got to show for it, huh?
What do you got?
If this one is being honest, he's seen beggars with better racks.
Well, right.
That's just like, wait, what?
Oh, are we done here?
Oh no, this one is far from done.
Yeah, look, all right, yeah, Turtle Priest, yeah. I don't know, he's just like really mad. Apparently, right, yeah, he just cannot handle people opening doors. I don't know how he got by at the tavern. Just don't understand it. Must be some really pit up frustration with doors.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what.
Or this one just has a problem with dense idiots opening doors in this place full of traps. Yes.
See what I mean? We open doors, he gets pissed off, calls us names, like, what the hell? Can you get him to meet your god or whatever? Cause he's like...
Motioning towards them all. In defense, he didn't see me die earlier.
Yeah, well, look, I opened the door, and look, if anything goes wrong, the girl, she'll rewind time again or whatever, she can see into the future.
I don't
It'll be
think
fine.
I'm good.
This one just wonders. Do you happen to notice that said girl is not even here? Yes.
Look, alright, don't blame me because she can't keep up with the big boys, alright?
She's reading books.
Yeah, she's reading books. You should go have a problem with books, not with doors.
This one does have a good job for the big brawny idiot.
Yeah, alright, Tahatton, you heard him. You need your help.
I'm not. Colin's not that dirty.
No, this one is talking about the one with the uneducated growl in his voice.
You know, you're the only cat here. You're the only one who can really like growl. You know.
Jesus Christ.
This one prefers to hiss. This one is not a dog.
I don't know. You're barking like a dog right now. Just saying.
Lasayer's just gonna shrug.
It's probably just a side effect of my upbringing.
and then Meredith casts Shocking Grasp on Adrian.
And at this point,
Anyways, stealth arm.
Anyway.
Yep,
Anyways,
stealth arm. Pass
stealth
my
arm.
bicep.
Oh my god.
at that comment, Lester's just gonna kind of rub his snout.
You prove this one right every time.
And just gonna motion behind him.
This rubble? It could be moved. There's a room on the other side.
Oh yeah, rubble can usually be moved. Yeah. What's your point? Get out. Yeah.
Move it.
I'm going forward. Moving by. Administrator.
All right. Yeah. See, the big brony idiot's on it.
Start digging. I've got turtle claws.
Okay, you start digging.
You're not a lizard.
Shut up, Brian.
You need to roll 1d8 to determine how many hours it takes you to get through.
Oh god.
That's a lot of rubble.
If it's more than 4, can I take a long rest?
Well, I mean, you guys can assist. So Tehetin would take 7 hours of clawing to get through. We'll say he's like 3 or 4 minutes into it as you guys realize it's going to take a while.
I realize
Do you want to just let him go?
fucking hours.
Yeah, all right. Maybe this will take. I'm gonna help him. All right. Yeah.
Is there enough room for you to help me?
We'll figure it out. Wait.
Okay, so if you guys
How big's the hole?
I mean, it's so that the hallway is 10 by 10 high, 5 wide. The hole itself. So what he's doing is what are you asking?
How big is the hole in the rubble that we can see through?
I mean, it's little. Keyhole size.
never
There's
mind,
several
Robert
little
gets used to it.
keyhole. Yeah, you're basically pulling rocks and debris and rubble out.
Is it big enough for a cat to fit through?
No.
This one is not going through there.
The cat can't bring the
Not
loot back.
that cat!
Oh, still no. Well, I mean,
Maybe
after some
I'm just gonna
time,
help
yes,
that.
but not yet. Okay, so now we're at 3.5 hours at the current rate. Do we have any more suggestions, or do we have any more help?
Lasier's gonna tap Robin on the shoulder.
Hmm?
This one thinks. I will keep an eye on these two. If you don't mind, go get the really talkative one and bring her over here.
That's really far.
Robin's in the middle. Keep this thing interesting.
This one thinks you are by far the laziest rogue he has ever met.
I didn't know rogues were known to be energetic.
Lasier's just gonna shrug and just utter,
If you want something done right,
and just start to proceed.
Nice.
Okay. So you can actually stop right there, Lasier. You can keep proceeding, it doesn't matter, but you're heading to get Lizzie, right?
Yep.
So the three of you, while he steps away to get Lizzie, are you guys working on the stuff?
I'm
At least Tehetin and I are.
I'm starting to dig through.
I don't think there's really a
After-
space to get in.
Well, you
Yeah,
can help
after-
with like a process. So like for example, you can help the process of like here's a rock, and you just kind
Yeah.
of
You
pushing
take
it
all
away,
the rocks
moving
and
to
put them in
the
the side room so they're out of the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are moving things through and helping out with short breaks and all that, you now reduced it down to 1 hour's worth of time. So while you guys are working, Lasair, you go down to get Lizzie. So you encounter Lizzie in that little room down there, kind of working through her books and doing what she will. What do you do?
So Lasier, knowing how excitable and surprisable Lizzie is going to take his staff out and just kind of lightly bop her on the top of the head.
Blah.
Oh,
What? I was reading. Hello.
This one has found another room. Your assistance would be much preferred, yes?
Are there more books?
Yes.
Let's go. Come on, Shorts.
Sayer's gonna take, just so you know, we'll take the far hallway.
Yeah, he goes across the hall, Lizzie. To the others, he goes. You see him go over here, and then you see an open door on the right.
And then, thinking that there's probably more to the room than one red rag, is going. Lasier's going to move into the side room and just kind of like redo the examination that Namul did.
Okay, Lizzie, you see off to the left. You see the working party. There you are. You see the working party happening in here. They're just heave hoeing. Lasair, make a perception check.
Jesus Christ.
You notice another false wall on the north side.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. So without saying anything to anyone,
Yep, he appears on the other side of the wall.
Lasair goes and pushes on it.
Okay, you push on the wall and it slides open.
Judging by the layout, I have a feeling I know where he's going, though.
So it reveals a small, square-ish room. There's 3 stone bed frames that stand against the eastern wall. This appears to have been possibly a sleeping chambers.
Lasair's just gonna kind of peer in once again with his staff, checking the door frame, and then
Everything looks good.
all right, then he's gonna pass into the room and once again very thoroughly just kind of go through examining the room.
Make an investigation check.
What was that?
He's just giving me investigation, so he don't have to do perception. And
No, god damn it, Josh.
Oh, I'm posting it. Yeah, that's exactly what you think it was.
So
I
you
heard
find
boyfriend.
you find a little copper medallion. On it is the image of a smiling dwarf.
This one thinks this is
We haven't
mine.
been keeping track of those 2 dwarves and before they're servants and we're the sacrifices.
God.
So Lasair's gonna walk over to this. I assume it's a door.
The door.
Like wood, stone.
It's a stone door. Has the same handle mechanism as the rest of the traditional doors in the building, with the little where you have to put your hand in it, grab hold, and turn.
Okay. So Lasair's just gonna kind of press his ear up, not really, thinking that he's gonna hear anything, but just in case it just happens to be like a really thin, like mica film door, he might be able to hear something.
Make a perception check.
I'm good at those. I'm about to hear through rock.
You can kind of hear the just the casual chatter of Norbus and Dazzlin kind of echoing down the hall.
Okay. So Lasair, kind of recalling the Namul event, is going to take. Do I have him in rope? Do I have some rope? I think I have some rope.
Should have came prepared.
Yep, I do have some rope. He's going to kind of do the same maneuver, tie the rope to the handle, and then just kind of walk to the corner and tug on. Try to, do what Namul did.
Okay. And you tug the door, and it comes slightly ajar.
All right. So he's going to recollect all of his rope, and then, oops, that's not what I meant to do. He's going to kind of just real easy, just kind of push the door all the way open.
It opens, revealing a hallway with some rubble at the end and a left turn before the rubble.
Lasair's just going to kind of, again, check the door frame.
Take a ton. I'll take a ton.
Two hand the floor.
Okay. And off to your left, you see a hallway, and at the end, what appears to be a false door.
Wonder where it goes.
He's gonna. Lasair's actually gonna examine this rubble.
It is rocky, stony in nature, a little bit of dirt.
But it's not like it's just like literally the end of the hall. Like it looks like more like the end of the hallway, not like it's concealing anything.
No. It looks like there was a hall. It was a hallway that collapsed. There would have been more on the other side, but you don't see anything per se.
Okay. All right. So Lasair's gonna proceed down here and push on this door.
Okay. And the door slides open, And you see Dazzlin and Orbis turn and look at you and be like, this place goes on forever.
This one thinks we should stop meeting this way. And Lost User's gonna proceed back and check on the working party.
So at this point, as you arrive back in the group is pulling the last of the major bulk out of the way. It's still a small squeeze, so large creatures will kind of have to kind of squeeze their way through a little bit, or medium in your cases, but some of you are large for mediums. Kind of have to squeeze your way through, but not anything undue duress. You could get through it.
Alright, so we finished that much. I'm gonna wipe my belt. Alright, Robin, you can get in there and get loot, yeah?
Yeah.
This one thinks we could send a cat, yes?
Yeah, I mean, nimble as a feline, yeah?
He's just gonna, just take on like a bland, like glaring look at Namul, and then just.
Alright, if you want to go first, then go first. Alright.
Just
I think he was talking about Lizzie's cat, I believe.
That is the cat this one is talking about.
But I'm still going through.
Alright, so Robin climbs through, and you, Robin, you appear on the other side. The room is not lit at all.
What's that there, yeah?
I got something for this. I got something.
I got this.
Is it a flask of oil?
No, I have a hooded lantern, but how do I...
That was expensive.
No, it came with a pack that I got.
Oh, shit.
Can I try to go through with
I don't
chores?
know that I have anything that can light it.
The little one slide. Do you have a tinderbox?
I'm gonna say with it.
There you go.
Yeah, so there you go. So you light it. Well, the light comes out of it, and Lizzie creeps through. Oh, that's Totten. Lizzie creeps through as well. So real quick, Lizzie and Robin, here's what you see. The southern side, there's a bit of rubble, like part of the roof has kind of collapsed into the room. On the eastern side, there's a little, like a little squarish chest drawer kind of setup. And into the north, there's this statue of a dwarf, and he's got a big like handful of this green emerald, and he's staring at it. The room appears to not have been touched in some time.
Oh boy.
Don't.
I'm gonna turn to the group we're with. Alright, who's next? You?
I pull out my stick and I start poking around at things like Lassair was doing.
Okay. Give me a investigation check. All right, both of you give me investigations. And while you guys don't move your characters, but while you're investigating, just to preserve the situation. But Namul, what did you say you were doing?
I was asking the group. All right, who going next?
That's still what we cleared is still a bit of a tighter fit, right?
Yeah, it'll be a little.
It's
Tighter.
you can
For the larger gents.
Yeah, you can get through. It's just you kind of have to. Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
All right, look. If you guys aren't going, I'll go. All right. I'm not scared of tiny holes.
Okay. So you move through and appear.
All right. I left a couple perverts back there. Yeah.
Lassair, what are you doing? What are you doing there, this Lassair?
What Lassair's doing? He's just gonna follow Namul.
Okay. So as Namul makes some room and walks into the room, Lassair moves on through. So for Namul and Lassair, north side is the dwarven statue holding the emerald in his hand. East side is a small little chest, and there's some rubble on the south. And then to answer your investigation checks, guys, as you guys go around the room, nothing additional jumps out at you. There's some more tapestries on the wall depicting the love for loot and conquest. And then the collapse on the other end of the wall is actually where the roof kind of caved in directly into the room, and there's just sort of this shifted earth above it.
All right, yeah, we found the loot. All right, it's been worth it. All right.
So
All right, and you're off the hook.
Lassair's gonna point at the emerald, and just say, just gonna point at the emerald. This one thinks no one should touch that yet.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And then he's gonna walk over and he's going to kind of, top to bottom, kind of really look over the statue, the area around it.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Right.
Wait.
And
So
Namul, you open up the chest, and inside you see a little stone coffer that's kind of laying halfway open, and inside is 15 assorted gemstones that appear to have some some minor value.
Alright, yeah.
I would
Let's
like
close
to
the coffer and
see-
pick it out.
I'd like to see if there's any like magic or anything regarding this statue and the emerald.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Wow. I have a +6. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but you're not able to really pick up on anything. You look at the statue, and it's a statue with a gem in its hand. So I'll say your investigation, as you're kind of looking it over, you look at it and it's a statue with a gem in its hands.
Joy. Yeah, Lasayer's not digging it at all.
And still hasn't come through.
He's just gonna he's gonna shrug. This one does not like this, and just walk away.
Well,
Lizzie is gonna say nothing ventured, nothing gained, and pick it up.
well, no!
Damn it!
Alright!
That was it. I had a plan for this.
Lizzie, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sweet.
The gemstone turns to ash in your hands. The dwarf smiles, and the statue explodes. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
The head
wrong
just outside
roll.
here.
That's not what you took.
Oh.
All right,
Could you
Lizzie,
imagine?
you receive 20 piercing damage and are blasted across the room,
And knocked
and
unconscious.
instantly killed. You have how many hit points?
20.
Okay. Oh, you have 20 hit points total.
Yes.
Okay, then yes, you are knocked unconscious. So she's blasted across the room, slams into the wall.
Killed. I was like, what the fuck?
Whew, and slammed up against the wall. Blood and grime kind of falling, streaking down after her as she hits the ground. And everybody else is blinded and deafened.
Oh
Very
shit! So we can't
Saving
even
Private
help her.
Saving Private Ryan coming off the boat situation. Everybody but Titan is blinded
Oh,
and
yeah,
deafened
yeah,
and
yeah.
kind of
Yes, to take a
stumbling around
saving
the
throw
room.
before we can even get to her.
In response
So
to that,
what'll
I do
happen is
make my way there.
Okay, so you start coming through.
Okay.
In the seconds that Totten's coming through, Lizzie, make a death saving throw.
Okie dokie.
And then the rest of the room, just make Constitution
Oh,
saving throws to
God.
see if you kind of pull yourself back together.
I hope Charles has spell slots because we didn't regain spell slots.
I
It'll be-
think Spare the Dying is a
Spare the Dying
cantrip.
cantrip.
Cantrip, but it just stabilizes her.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
what we got at the moment.
So
said
Totten
Constitution.
comes through
Yeah.
the Constitution saving throw to kind of shake it off. You know what I mean? To kind of like shake off the haze and the. Okay. Lasair kind of pulls himself together. Namul is still kind of shaken from it. Robin pulls herself together. Namul really just got dust in his eyes. He's just like, whoa, oh god. Totten, what do? You come in and you see the group kind of a little shaken from the explosion of
I assume
dust
I
and
see the
debris all around
unconscious
the room.
Lizzie.
You see the blood-spattered, unconscious Lizzie lying on the ground. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This one says. This one gained low to everything.
All
I'll
right,
have to
so
do Cabal.
her bleeding kind of closes up. Her wounds kind of reset themselves, but her body is still broken and damaged. But she is no longer dying. Namul, you regain your awareness and combat. Or, the encounter is over. But yeah, the room is dusty and there's just shit everywhere
What?
now.
Happened. No.
Yeah. There was a gym, yeah, and boom, and yeah.
Who touched it?
Not me. No, I didn't do it.
Something greed kills. Is that what that dagger said?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do it. It was not me this time. I thought she said she could see the future. Clearly, she was lying the whole time. Cause I'll tell you what, she didn't see that one coming.
All right. And I just scoop her up and I was like, I'll leave you all to this. I just make my way out of the fucking room with her.
Lassie is gonna crawl
All
after.
right.
Yeah, I agree. I too am in fuck this shit, I'm out mode. Because we're in an empty, dusty room now. And some of the loot just tried to kill us.
The loot just tried to kill us.
Yeah, we got the loot and it tried to kill. What the hell is this place? Actually, on the way out, I want to grab one of the tapestries that shows, like, the people praising loot.
Okay. Yep. You take one of the tapestries off the wall. It's
Roller
rolled
coaster
up,
thing, there's
so-
a combust.
yeah, rolled up. It's what you would get like a poster. You know what I mean? Like if you were like as a kid. But it's about 4 feet long, rolled up.
I'm putting it in my inventory as a loot tapestry.
Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
All right, yep.
You should have let
Dude,
him.
you don't know how close you almost got fucking smashed.
It would have killed Lizzie. You'd have had her in your hand.
It would have killed Lizzie. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Trapped.
I'm just gonna push Robin through. Yeah, all right, you can get through there.
Oh,
all right,
I
I'll get it.
literally couldn't
I'm
get
Oh,
through.
we can't because of his
Yeah, you
thing.
can't.
This one is not getting paid enough to deal with these idiots.
I gotta lay Lizzie down for a bit.
This one found a nice bed to put her on.
So Norbus and Dazzlin are like, what the hell was that?
I look towards Lassair.
That one, pointing at the stable Lizzie, decided it was a great idea to touch the very obvious trap.
And when you said you found a bed for it, are you referring to the fucking sacrificial altar?
Yes.
She got
I
hit
feel
by
like
a
spikes
fucking
are gonna come out of
claymore.
that. I feel like spikes are gonna come out of that. I lay her next to the pillar here.
Okay, so you prop her up against the pillar and she lays there.
We need to bump it down. I assume what time of day is? I assume we've been in here a few hours, a couple hours now.
Yeah, it's about 10
dark.
It's about 10 p.m. now. Yeah.
Oh, so we bunk it down for the night. It's
The torch has
We're-
burned out.
Yeah, I agree.
Not.
We bunk up in the session here.
unless you two motioning towards the north have somewhere nearby a camp.
Our campsite was over there, and they point to where the fire was out front where they've been staying.
It's how long has it safe?
I mean, you know, apparently there's dragons around, but it's about as safe as in here, I suppose.
And with that, I'm gonna go and just observe that there's no like locking mechanism before. I'm just gonna shut the fucking doors.
There's 2 pythons prodded into the ground.
But the doors, I just kind of look at these just open. You didn't have to do anything.
No, we just had to push them real hard.
Okay, I kick one of the pythons out of the way.
Okay. Now I presume you just close the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the doors.
Just lock me outside.
He is dying of laughter for something.
Oh, Robin
Because
does
you know
that.
Robin's outside.
Oh, I would have seen Robin go out the fucking doors. I would not. I would only shut one of them right now.
Okay.
I did not see Robin token.
I'm like, which
Exit the
doors
door.
is he talking about?
Yeah, I would not have shut the door, or I would only shut one of the doors until Robin returned.
I thought we were gonna make camp out by the campfire, but okay.
I mean, we've notified them of the existence of the dragon. We have come into contact with the dragon whilst on a long rest. We're not doing that again.
I don't know. The dragon finds this place very toasty.
All right. Then, with that in mind, we will call it here. When you guys next restart, it'll be you'll have taken a long rest, which is apparently all it's going to take to get shrapnel out of Lizzie's body. She'll have full hit points. Now,
Magic. Spare the
Now,
dying,
Lizzie,
pull
you
the
will-
shrapnel out so it's not killing her.
yeah. Now, Lizzie, you will have 1 level of exhaustion because you're using your long rest to recover that hit point. So you'll have 1 level exhaustion. Namul, you will not because you'll have slept it off.
Yeah.
But
It was a giant
yeah.
fucking bust.
I was literally gonna tell everybody to get out of the room so that I could try and get the gems out with fucking mage hand, and you guys are I'm just gonna grab.
Lizzie.
To be fair, Lizzie did it not because it wasn't an obvious trap, because it was. Believe it or not, she has an intelligence of 18. It's just, as she said, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Also, in reference to it being a complete bust, Namul has a coffer full of gemstones.
Yeah, during
Yep.
the rest, when like no one else is around, Robin was gonna go up to Namul and be like, "Hey, give me some of those. We'll split it between the two of us."
Oh god.
All right.
We'll figure that out in the
so-
chat whenever Jordan tells me what it's all worth and stuff. We'll figure out for next session.
Yeah, yeah. I was really worried that was gonna kill. Well, I mean, I didn't really care, to be honest with you, but I thought it was gonna kill you because it was like, yeah, roll 4d10 and just tell them that happens, and I'm like, oh god.
The best part is that it happened to me. It would just blow up and be like, oh shit, alright. Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that'd have been a
Oh
rough
man,
time.
this is so great. We could actually get all of our spell slots and shit.
Yeah, actually get a rest. Ain't life great? But yeah, that I did not expect that whole encounter to go down the whole thing the way it did. Like, it's like, all right, there's got 2 ochre jellies, and it's like I didn't account for the barbarian raging and just slashing them all, and then it's like, all right, and then there's this hallway with a boulder in it, and I'm like, oh, they're all in a conga line. Okay. and then the gemstone, I kind of honestly, I figured somebody would pick it up. I really did.
Oh yeah, I would have picked it up.
But,
The mole was going to. There's no way.
Yeah, I knew someone was gonna. I knew it. I knew someone was gonna pick it up. So I was like, ah, whatever. With the whole, since only one of you has dark vision, I decided to actually use the whole lighting thing in this one. Did you guys kind of like how you had to, like especially in the early fight, how you kind of had to mess with lighting? Once I figured out how to do it, do you guys like that? Was that cool with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once it was working,
Kind of
yeah.
made it.
Yep, it's good for
Yeah,
me.
because it kind of made it feel like you can see. Yeah, of course it was for you, dark vision. But I kind of liked having it set up where your vision isn't just I just see because I see. It's dark. It's a dank cave, and you're kind of having to figure out where they're at and map it out.
Anything that gives all my items a use, I'm down for.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna be super hyper realistic, but if you walk into a dark area and you can't see, then I'll just modify your token to see 1 by 1, which is what you've been seeing. When there's no light source, and then as long as there's a light source, then whatever. But it gives all your light abilities a reason for existing. And I think in my next campaign there will be no night vision, no dark vision. Instead, those with dark vision, when it's in pitch black, your small little area that, so let's say you couldn't see it before, but everybody else only could see like a little bitty bit around them. For dark vision characters, you'll be able to map out. You'll be able to see in the dark farther, but you won't be able to see tokens. So you see how the rest of the map is grayed out? Your vision that grays that out will go farther than the rest of the party with dark vision, but like enemies and stuff hiding in it, you wouldn't be able to see. You know what I mean? So, and then only like monstrosities that live in caves and stuff have true dark vision. You guys are literal surface dwellers. There's no reason you should be able to just fucking see in the dark just because, even the cat person. So, it'll be where your dark vision lets you see further in the dark, but not see like it's lit, So,
I'm gonna pop out of here, but Jordan, can you shoot me information about that coffer and those gemstones? And then I guess since Roy and I are concealing it from the party, we'll sort that out.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Wasn't my decision. It was the rogues.
But I had fun tonight though. I hope you guys did too. That was a good time.
God, I'm sick of
it was
dying.
You didn't die.
I did.
Oh wait, you did die.
Yeah. Only the
forgot you
fucking
got
time
smashed.
magic undid my death.
Look, as far as the
Yeah.
mole remembers, you didn't die.
Yeah, I like this whole
Okay.
like around. I like the whole like around the character, undoing cause and effect thing. That's a good way to do that. I think is really nice. So, if you
now,
yeah, but
I can heal
Yeah,
multiple
so-
people now at once. It's great.
nice. That's good. I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm having a blast. But
I was. Now
See
I
how
know that
things-
Nimble and Robin are being little shits.
Look, I found it. She was like We'll just split it amongst ourselves. They don't have to know. Crazy bitch
Hey.
blew herself up.
I had a blast and I died from it.
Yeah, you did have a blast. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. I'll see ya.
Alright, see you, buddy. Oh man, but that was good. Yeah, I set this little thing up, and I had it loud, but then I was like, oh, I don't want to hurt Charles. This whole little you know. But that was the
I had
trap
the music muted anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that was an explosion sound effect, but either way, that was I honestly that whole time I really was tense because the Ochres were bad, and I think Namul could have died if we didn't get right, but like I knew that the party would succeed unless you guys all just had terrible rolls. Like I thought, even with the extra enemies, you guys are going to be okay. You just pack too much of a punch not to be. But the traps, I thought that. So I don't know if you guys realize, but when I tell you see something, it's because I'm either using your passive perception, which is why Lassair sees all the doors, or I'm privately rolling your perceptions on my own. I have a macro that does it. So whenever you walk up on something and I say you see it, like when Namul saw the pressure plate in the hallway, that's because he rolled a natural 20 perception behind you, and Lassair, you had your 15, which was not enough to see it. So that was just that was why you happened to pick up on that. But so if you guys are wondering why I'm just telling you things that you see, it's because I look at it and I'm like, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure that we were on the same page. Yeah, you're right. But
What? You said that you're going to be doing.
that's fair. But either way, before I get out of here, any comments, concerns, things you'd like to see better? Okay. All right. Too easy then. Lassair, don't forget you have a book named The Secret Lives of Ducks. It's very important.
What's the weight?
The weight is 1 pound. All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
See ya.